It was a typo in the flyer and not us not knowing how technology works. Welcome to Extra Life Tabletop Appreciation Weekend. We're so happy to have you here. If you are watching, and if you aren't watching, I'm just going to send this through the ether, and it's going to reach you anyway.
I'm disappointed.
I'll be damned if it doesn't. So today we are going to be doing a Dungeons. God, that's terrifying. Dungeons and Dragons session.
We shouldn't have sat next to each other. We're both blackbirds.
Oh yeah. You're like the linchpin between the two.
Yeah.
It's like the.
Someone really went all out for their
Yeah. One up in me over here.
This cost me $17.
Yeah.
And just walking in this morning was worth it. Should have had the druid sitting between the two birds.
But anyways, yeah, so we are fundraising today for the Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt via Extra Life. We're just a charity that puts money toward the kids' needs. Yeah. I'm so tired, dude.
Would you like an assist on that?
Please do.
All right. So, Extra Life, being a gaming charity for Children's Miracle Network, provides life-saving treatment equipment and facilities for sick and injured kids. This goes to anything from new rooms, new equipment, obviously the treatment of these kids and the diseases or the things that they are suffering from. At the end of the day, this is a way for us to help and give back because no kid deserves to, fight this hand they've been dealt alone. 100% of the money goes directly to the hospital and the benefit of the kids. We're not paying for some CEO's third vacation home. In the past, we've raised funds for the new pediatric oncology ward that was constructed in downtown Nashville. Currently, all the money is going to the Greatest Need Fund, which, as the name would imply, whatever at that moment is needed most.
It happens to be the CEO's third vacation.
That's just a coincidence.
Yeah, it's just a coincidence. But know that your money that you graciously donate goes to these kids and their well-being. We don't see any of this. This is our time and effort purely because we want to do this. What better way to spend a Saturday than rolling dice and making up funny names and stories for people?
With friends.
With friends.
And humiliating yourself.
Or acquaintances. If
Andrew
you
said
don't
we
wanna
had to
call
say
them
all
that.
of this, by the way.
I do have your family's hospital.
Not against our will.
But yeah, so with that said, just a couple points of order. All fundraising, you can go to extra-life.org/team/hospital heroes to donate. Should be pretty sure the QR code is on the stream, right, Alex? Awesome. Yeah, he gave me a thumbs up. Oh yeah, we have a sound team this time too. That's pretty great.
Huzzah.
But yeah, so you can use the QR code on the screen to go donate or head to the link, the aforementioned link. I personally am donation matching up to $500 today, so if you donate to me, I will match that dollar for dollar up to $500. Does anybody else have any incentives?
I'm matching up to $250 today.
Half the man.
I know. Competing.
Yeah. But yeah, all of us are just doing it. So, guys, have fun, hang out with us, and without further ado, let's meet our characters here in the 100-Acre Wood. That's right, it's a Winnie the Pooh themed stream. So first we have...
Public domain, baby!
Yeah, Mickey Mouse is next!
I'm coming for you.
Come for you, Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
You fucking hear us?
But yeah, with that said, let's meet our characters. He was just sitting at the table, and now his head fell off, so if he wants to reintroduce himself, why don't we meet...
Oh god, it's a man.
Why don't we meet some players, some characters here?
Yeah, so my name is Jonathan Bourne. I'll be playing Fletch today, or Fletcher. He is an Aarakocra monk, drunken master, so he's a bounty hunter. So within the realm, I am kind of haunted by the things that I've done in my past to meet bounties, and I will be sometimes wearing the mask, depending on how hot it gets in it. It's not very forgiving, but yeah, that's me.
Got all those down feathers, you're so... You're all packed up for the winter.
It's the hide. It's rough.
Yeah. All right, just round the table.
My name is Mike. I am playing a Kenku bard named Capstan. He is a College of Swords bard. And I'm hesitant to give too much info about him because I think he's going to be more fun to learn about as we play than to just info dump him right now. However, I'm excited to play as him. So, I'm looking forward to it, guys.
That means you don't get information.
I have more information than he just gave.
Yeah.
Andrew knows. I guess the stuff that I am willing to say is he's a gross little knife guy. He's probably not as clued in to right and wrong as characters I've played in the past.
Oh.
But yeah, that's about as much as I'm going to say.
Oh my god. I'm Josie. This is my first D&D with Hospital Heroes, and I'm very excited.
Yay!
Yay!
But I'm playing Summer. I'm a Herringon rogue, so I'm a little bunny person. I'm pretty excited. Never played a rogue in my life, so this is a 100% first, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Yes. So I'm going to
And at 9th
humiliate
level.
myself. It's going to be great.
It's gonna be great, grand, wonderful.
My name's Gabe. I've been here a while. I'm playing a GIF named River. He is a Gloomstalker Echo Knight. Also never played this class.
Yeah, it's not a barbarian.
Yeah, I know it's not a barbarian.
He's a ranged character.
I mean, shoot things.
Fuck.
You guys aren't used to this. I'm sorry to mix it up.
And to be clear, you're a GIF like the hippo person,
Yeah.
not a GIF. Okay.
Yeah.
Just to make
Yeah.
sure.
Yep. GIF F.
It's pronounced Jiff.
No, we're not doing that this time.
Google.
Once again, it's in the lore.
And then no, River's just your average huntsman that's been in the woods for a while and does guys being dude things.
Yeah,
So
just
yeah,
dudes
dudes
being
being
guys
guys.
being
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Good morning, everybody. My name's Jared. Obviously, you've seen me before on these. Yeah, if you haven't,
It's your first stream, too.
Yeah, it's your first stream too. So I will be playing a Loxodon. So I will be playing an elephant person known as Horatio Hephaestus.
The Heffalump.
The
Triple H.
Heffalump.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Don't make that the
So, or Triple H for short, if you will. But I am a Circle of the Shepherd Druid. Also, first time playing this particular class.
This is gonna be
So
great.
this is going to be a learning experience for all involved. I think we all stepped out of our comfort zone a little bit. But H is
Triple H.
Triple H, H,
right.
Horatio, Hef, whatever you want to call me. You will come to learn more about Hef in the coming hours, as I will be joining the crew in a little while. But I wanted to do the introduction at least, and you'll see me in a few hours.
Can I call you Hefe?
Yes, yes, you can.
El Jefe.
El Hefe.
Horatio.
Hefe Horatio.
All right. Speaking of you, so you've got to take off here shortly, right?
Yes.
Like right now.
Like 15 minutes.
Okay. I can get you in 15 minutes. We can get you your intro scene. And
All right.
Oh no, he died.
well, crap.
Well, we take my computer and go.
In stream.
Yes, and my name is Andrew Smithers. I am the DM for this session. I have done what I can to craft a fun little world for my players here, and that world is a bastardization of the 100-Acre Wood. We are going into the kingdom of the 100-Acre Wood. Specifically, we start in the capital city of Ashdown, where King Milliander and Queen Selincourt are overseeing their constituents, their people. I guess they're not constituents; they weren't voted in, but they're overseeing the kingdom.
King A.A. Milneander.
Actually, it is Alana Lex Milliander, because the AA in AA Milne stands for Alan Alexander.
Alan Alexander. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know what his name actually was.
Yeah, and now we know. And his wife, his real world wife, whose first name I can't remember. Oh, it's Dorothy Selincourt.
Oh, okay.
Which is the most
That's a
Feywild
great
fucking name.
Yeah, that's such a good name.
Yeah.
God,
So
that is a fantasy ass name.
Yeah, yeah. No, she definitely won the drawing on that one. But anyways, yeah, so we are descending on their kingdom. So you guys ready to become some animals? Cool. So, welcome. We descend on our scene in the capital city of the 100-Acre Wood, Ashdown, where throngs of people are packing into an arena. Cat folk, dog folk, bunny folk. There's bullywogs, bird people. They're all milling about, bustling to and from their seats as the high noon sun beats down from above. Vendors conjure confections and cocktails, slinging them about in exchange for coin, being thrown from all over the arena. A lizard ice cream man uses a bejeweled ring to float this frozen treat to a balcony 60 feet above him, and a few copper coins trickle down and are magically drawn to the purse tied to his waist. The arena itself is a testament to craftsmanship. It's towering over 100 feet above the city skyline. This ellipse-shaped venue is a marriage of polished marble, obsidian, and granite, the rounded edges of which redirect the sunlight all over the city, bathing it in a shimmering display of brilliance. If one were to peer from the arches from the higher balconies of the arena, they would see the city bathed in this fractal, prismatic glow from the multicolored stones. There's a pit at the center of the arena. It's constantly shifting mosaic of entertainment. One moment it's a forest maze with insidious traps lying in wait for adventurers as they wander through. Shortly after, it's a stone theater stage with a pit for musicians to play along with an unfolding drama. And moments after, it turns into a dusty chasm where two turtle barbarians trade blows and fight to the death. The larger of the two turtles sinks his great axe into the shell of the other, letting out this ear-splitting crack that rivals the intensity of the crowd. The victor retires to the exit as the body of the vanquished party bleeds into the sand and the dirt. All this unfolds, and the Colosseum roars to life, and the soil in the pit begins to vibrate and shudder. It shakes down into an intricate series, unseen by the crowd, this intricate series of slats and drains underneath. We follow this dirt and blood and debris as it travels down a labyrinth of chutes and pipes, filtering out in a chamber next to a host of locked cells. The only line of sight into said cells are from the front door, as the walls are this fortified mortar and brick painted with arcane runes. Within one of these cells sit two individuals. A drow whittling down a scrap of driftwood with his long, grotesque fingernails, and a small, gross little knife dude sitting opposite him. We join our friend Capstan and his drow companion, Cax. You look over at Cax, and as I said, he was whittling down this driftwood into what seems to be an effigy, and he turns to his companion. I'm trying to whittle down this piece of driftwood into an effigy for the Raven. It just keeps coming out looking like a cock and balls. Does this look like cock and balls to you?
I take it from him, and you see my eyes do like the nictitating membrane goes like over it, and I respond to him, yeah, this looks just like a cock and balls.
And he's like, that's the seventh one. He throws it into the corner. It's just a pile of like roughly carved wooden dildos.
You gotta learn how to carve something else.
Well, listen, Matt, the Raven Queen handpicked you. She was really excited. All right, I'll try again. He grabs another one, and it's just a scrap of driftwood. It looks completely unassuming. In a matter of seconds, it's like a veiny long.
No, stop.
You're running out of driftwood.
Never not dicks though.
Yeah, that's true. We got a lot of dicks. I guess we can keep the fire warm. I don't know why they let us have fire in here.
They really shouldn't.
Yeah, he actually throws it into a small furnace that has a chute that goes up into the arena and just ventilates out into the city. He's just like, we've only known each other a short time. The Raven Queen was so taken with you. I mean, like, you gained her favor. You murdered two people in front of her. I saw that. I got excited. I murdered two people, but it wasn't in front of her, and also it was just two strangers in the street. So I guess that's how we ended up here. But is there a way that I can curry more favor with her?
Have you tried being a different person?
No, that's not a viable option for me.
Guess I haven't had to work very hard at it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe could I try killing your brothers? Can you bring them back?
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess we got to get out of here first. We should work on a jailbreak plan.
Yeah, I've been actually. You should see what I've been whittling. It's like a key.
It's a. Okay. Yeah, roll performance to see.
You got any tools?
All right.
They did take all of your blood, so all the things that you have in your inventory, unfortunately, are not on your person at the moment.
That's a 23.
He's like, perfect fit.
Yeah,
Level 9 bard. This is good. Yeah.
yeah. It actually there's the patrol that's going outside of the cell, you see the key ring on his hip, just like it catches a glint of the light from these runes that are like plastered all over the walls of the cell, and it catches some of the light. It honestly looks like a carbon copy.
And I'm also going to say this. Capstan is desperately listening for someone else to be speaking.
Okay.
Does he hear anyone?
Yeah, actually, we're going to go a few cells down, and there is another feathered friend in a cell by himself. And 3 Knoll guards congregate outside the cell. One of them looks significantly smaller in stature compared to the rest, while the 2 more imposing ones are standing behind him. The smaller one's holding like this crust of stale bread, and he is shaking violently. He's like pure terror, trembling from the top of his skull to the bottoms of his feet. And the other 2 snicker behind him, and he's just like, what? Hey, listen, man. Like it's your first day. You gotta break bed with prisoners, So, good luck. And they open the cell door and shove him in. So you hear that as
I'm in his cell?
No. This is a neighboring cell, and a knoll with a crusty bit of bread is being shoved in with you. So you hear that. Anything with that information?
I mean, he definitely. Well, first off, he appreciates the information in the sense that, okay, so there are more people being put into the cells. But he's also just like, oh, that guy's the same fucking voice. And he's like, well, I think I could probably open the door here with this. It looks just like the other key.
Yeah.
You want to get the fuck out of here?
Cax is just like, I was really hoping to finish these dicks first. I mean, the effigies. They're not dicks, I promise. No, I'm not fixated on dicks.
It's all right. We all have our thing.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll. Roll sleight of hand on the door of this key, and we're also gonna do. Oh yeah, see what the sleight of hand is first.
24.
All right.
That was a good roll though.
That was a really good roll.
That was an 18.
All right, so yeah, you managed you successfully both with the. So we're gonna do one more roll here. With you just slip over to the door. They're distracted by shoving this knoll into the cell with him. So you manage to very deftly and quietly slip the key in there, and you can feel the tumblers moving. I just need you to roll a flat luck check to test the integrity of your wooden key, because it is.
Is it just a regular D20?
It's gonna be a flat D20 roll, DC 9.
Okay. 11.
Oh my god. Yeah. Already derailed. So. Yeah, you very deftly.
You shouldn't have done me first.
Unlock all of our cages, please.
Yeah, so you very smoothly reach through the bars. You're quite a small, gross little knife.
Yeah, I'm a little guy.
So. Even the little margin of space you have to work with there, you managed to.
I picture the capstan is kind of like floomfy. Like he looks bigger than he is.
Yeah.
Like if he was wet, he would look like nothing.
Yeah, true. So
yeah, basically.
You managed to slip through there, and very definitely, and you've successfully used this key. The past several weeks you've been in here, you see the guard pass by often, and just commit that to memory, the shape, the size, even just trying to parse the density.
It's mimicry, bro.
It's what?
It's mimicry.
Oh yeah, fuck, you're a raven. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you love shiny things. So
yeah, it's right up my alley.
Caught your attention
Yeah.
perfectly, and you feel the lock click.
Mm-hmm.
What do you? I mean, are you? So the knolls are just at the neighboring cell. So it's up to you how you want to proceed, but the lock has clicked, and you could open this door if you want to.
Yeah, internally I'm like, oh, thank goodness. And externally I'm like, yeah, I got the door to open.
Fucking know it.
And I say, if we're really quiet and careful, we can probably escape. Are you capable of that?
I'm perfectly quiet. Roll stealth for him real quick. Let's see. I'm gonna say he's probably got a +3 to stealth. Yeah, I'm gonna give him proficiency too, and he's a little lower level, so. I mean, even then, 14 +3 +2.
Pretty good,
that's
yeah.
19.
Yeah, not bad.
I'm gonna roll that against just a perception check from the gnolls. They are guards. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's a 10 on the die, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't hear him. And he's like, yeah, I'm perfectly quiet. They're so caught up in this, so we're gonna cut over to there real quick. So there's this knoll. You've been around animal folk your entire life. Everybody in the kingdom is animal folk. You've never really encountered another human outside of the royal family, and he is quite small for a knoll. Most of them, especially the ones you've encountered since your imprisonment, have been very...
He's a runt.
Yeah, he's definitely the runt of the litter. And they are, like, as you can just tell by how this is transpiring, it's not a first day ritual. They're just hazing him. So they have put him in this cell with you.
How long have I been in this cell?
I'm going to say about a week and a half.
Okay. So I'm full on at the end of withdrawals. So if I don't have any of my belongings, I'm going to stand up and make myself. I'm pretty big for a Aarakocra to begin with, but I'm going to unfurl my wings.
Okay.
And step to him and snatch the bread.
Yeah.
And try to cause as much of a ruckus because I'm pissed.
Yeah, go ahead and roll intimidation.
Give me your bread.
Okay. So can I use my dexterity for that, or is there strength?
It's a charisma-based stat for intimidation.
9 total.
9 total. All right, I'm gonna roll that against. I'm just gonna roll that against his constitution. See if he can
Sure.
hold up against you. That's a 14 on the die. So you do that, and you see him start to cower. Like he's immediately pants-shittingly terrified. But the two outside the door are just like, don't let him get to you. You gotta show him what's up. You gotta give him what for.
Got hollow bones.
That's how they get you every time. Listen, remember when we had Aarakocra last week, and we were biting on that drumstick? You snapped right through it.
Oh my God,
Because they
they're
got
cannibals.
hollow bones. They're not very tough.
Oh my God, they're cannibals.
Don't let him put you down. He starts. He's got a flail. And he starts smacking it against the cell door while you unfurl your wings. And then the piss poor little runt. He is more scared of them than he is of you.
That's fair.
Yeah. So he's just like, okay, well I'm meant to break bread in here with you. It's my first day, and I'm not gonna let this. And he pulls he has a little satchel on his waist, and you hear some rustling down in there, and he pulls out a much better crust of bread than yours, and he just takes a very prominent chomp of that.
I look him up and down as he takes that, and I'm like,
You bones brittle too.
I'm gonna look at him. I was like, what do you know about working here? First day on the job. Do you understand this isn't dangerous for you as it is for me?
I know that it's my job to do what my superiors tell me, and and you know what? I'm a diligent, hardworking pup. And I'm just gonna sit here and do what I'm meant to do. And he takes another bite of the bread. Is not chewing it because he's a knoll. He's a carnivore. He doesn't fucking like bread at all.
I just see it getting gummy in his mouth.
He's like,
Yeah.
huh?
Oh.
Yeah, he's just holding this. His voice.
It's like when a dog, you give him
Yeah, 100%. Meanwhile, you're a bird. You're going fucking nuts right now.
bread.
Yeah, crumbs.
I'll say, so
Fucking love this.
you do what they say, but eventually you got to get one over on them. You know that, right?
I mean, I'm happy to work my way up the ladder.
Yeah,
Are you?
no,
I just want to clarify. Are you
you need
speaking
to.
kind of a hushed tone, or are you just talking to him?
Yeah,
plainly?
touch them.
Okay.
And you gotta do a step over. You can't climb. You've got to step over them. So start thinking real hard about what your next step is.
Roll persuasion.
Not great.
Okay.
5 or no, actually 9.
9.
No, 11.
Just gotta pick a number.
I couldn't see it.
71.
It's dark in here.
Yeah. So
21.
with that, he's still there. Roll me an additional roll with this. Roll stealth to make sure they can't hear you.
The light's
imparting
good
this
on
him.
stream.
11.
11
why.
as well. Okay, so yeah, between you not speaking quite as quietly as you think, the cell being quite small, it's a 10 by 10 cell, and actually it's 10 by 5. Excuse me. And them just harping on him, they're kind of lasered on this. Is don't give him any ideas. All right, we don't want to do. All right, he's brand new. All right, he's impressionable. He's going to imprint. I know you bird folk imprint. And that's not how it works around here, okay? He's going to submit to the alpha, and that's me in this circumstance, okay?
I'm going to say,
But it's boring here.
I'm going to come up behind this guard as he's yelling at him, and I'm going to
shit.
say, how's this for an imprint? And I'm going to put the key against his back.
The key,
yeah, like
okay.
it's a knife. I'm bluffing, basically.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
Roll. Take your pick. Deception or intimidation.
Probably. Actually, I'm good at both. Deception.
Okay, go ahead and roll deception. Then I'm gonna roll.
I'm gonna
insight.
use a bardic on myself here.
Okay, can you do that?
I think so.
I don't think bards can use bardic on themselves until higher levels.
Can. You inspire others, but
Yeah, generally only others.
I thought I could do
Unless
it
you're playing
myself.
6. 6th edition bards can do it. I need a 48.
I can do it for my blade flourishes, but not for my bardic inspirations. All right, fair enough, fair enough. So just regular perception or intimidation, deception.
Deception,
I'm
yeah.
silly. All right,
Silly
7,
boy.
9, 11.
that's a nat 20.
100%
I
roll
watched
back.
it. I'm really
rolled
thinking
back.
about it.
It was gonna be a
Like,
14
oh, shit.
and rolled back.
I'm gonna roll insight for him because he could also get a nat 20 against your deception.
You just don't like me.
You succeeded on everything you rolled, and he didn't get a nat 20. So you do that, and he's just
Already
like,
derailed the whole day.
he does. You do that. You're holding this key to the.
And to be clear, he hears his own voice saying that back to him.
Oh yeah, fuck! Cause you're parroting him. He's just like,
He thinks he's taking
what did
himself
you say to
hostage.
him?
I said, "How's this for an imprint?"
And you
Has
you
a
say
stroke.
that, and he just says it out forward, like not clocking that you're there, and he's just like, yeah, how's this for an imprint? There's an echo in here. I'm not very fond of what's happening.
Yeah, I go again with it.
Yeah, so you dig it in. Are you like trying to hurt him, or are you just trying?
I'm just trying to get his fucking. He apparently is too stupid to register
Yeah,
threatening
so
him.
You do that, and he turns around, and he's just like, ah! I guess.
Yeah,
you
I
have
kind of
the
go
elements-
like this to him, so he knows I like have him.
Yeah,
like, I don't want him
and-
to be like.
And you do. I'm curious. Are Kenkus small?
I think I'm medium.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. I'm not like.
Yeah, I'm not like 3 feet tall. I'm
Okay,
like
just trying to-
5 feet
okay,
tall.
Yeah, so you're still quite a bit smaller than him, but you're not like. You're not.
I'm not like a
minuscule.
halfling or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, you.
With this, do I clock him on the other side?
Yeah, you see that. You're both birds versus gnolls right now. There has effectively been a prison break.
Can I attempt to surprise knock out the guard?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna dip.
Okay.
I'll be back.
All right, Jared will be back soon. He's got obligations to tend to, and we're gonna meet his character when he returns.
Parenting calls forth.
This,
Oh, lovely.
Shouldn't have had kids. Anyways, we're raising money for some children.
Anyway, we're raising money for the children's hospital.
So does a 19 hit?
19 definitely fucking hits because he's just a standard gnoll.
Non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal damage.
I'm just trying to knock him out.
Okay.
So with that is 9 damage. I'd like to stun him.
These just went up. This
DC
just went up.
17.
Oh.
How much damage you said? 9?
9,
Yeah. So you and you're using stunning strike.
if it's required.
Yeah,
feel
because
like
that won't deplete his HP, but it definitely, if you're gonna do stunning strike, it's a 19 con save. You said
See, 17.
17 con save. All right. Plus 0. Yeah, he fails it. So yeah, you go over to him. He hears all this commotion and turns to see his superior is now handed by a small raven who has the same voice as his superior. So he's just completely lost. And in that moment, how do you you fucking Vulcan neck pinch? What do you do to him?
Straight up, just jab right to the throat
Yeah.
with my hands, which, as monks are pretty good with their hands, but since I have claws, extra impactful. So that first 9 damage, and then I quickly follow up with a second one that he doesn't even see coming because his eyes are already watering, and do an additional 10 non-lethal damage.
All right, yeah. So that's 19 damage total, and that's enough to whittle him down. So as you do that second punch, you hit him in the throat. All that bread that was in his mouth just shoots all over you, and you.
My eyes also widen.
I open my mouth.
Bread. It's like bread. Yeah, so you've knocked out one of the guards. This other guard is handed, and then there's a third one there. The third one, give me a moment.
Can I use key points to? Can I reach that guard since he's banging on the thing? He's close enough for me to reach him through the.
So the one that was grabbed is the one that was closer to the door. They were standing like kind of off center to each other, and he came from the direction of the one that was closer to the door. So the other one is kind of like a step back.
I'll use.
I don't know.
The bonus action punches. Flurry blows.
Flurry blows.
Flurry of
Yeah,
blows.
there you go.
Okay, yeah. I'll say just given that he's like just slightly out of reach, I'll let you try to like reach for him, but it will be at disadvantage.
Sure. So an 18.
That probably hits. I'm trying to find his stat block.
And 13 damage with a stunning strike.
18, 13 damage. Okay, so DC 17 con save. He fails that con save. You do a little bit more damage to him. As you reach out, you see that this one, you haven't seen this guard in the rotations since you've been doing this. Like all the other ones, like they're nobles. They're all pretty beefy except the one you just fucked up. The remainder are, just like standard. Like they're about your height. Pretty more of a muscular build. This guy puts them all to shame. This guy's fucking big. So you hit him with the flurry of blows. You hit him with the stunning strike. He is stunned.
So that would be a straight roll for the...
Yes.
Hold on.
That's coming through what?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
We have an audio issue.
What happened?
I don't know.
It was playing through like everything.
What?
There was
You're touching and inspirational about the hospital, so you're just gonna have to rebuild that in your head. I put the donation link.
Give us money. That's all you need to know.
In the QR code down there. I am donation matching up to $500. So any dollar you donate, I'll match it. Lauren here to my left. I don't know where he's at relative to me in the straight. If I look here, because my camera's upside down.
So if
Either way,
you look
he's
there, you're
donation
actually
matching up
looking
to
that way.
250. So and then the rest of us are also fundraising. But yeah, go ahead and donate because it'd be super cool.
Don't forget your streaming service for people to donate.
Streaming set. Oh, you mean the
Like ruin your stream.
Yeah. If you also really hate me and want to ruin the roadmap that I have laid out, like it hasn't been ruined already, if you donate, you can do some fun shit, like giving my players disadvantage, or giving them advantage, or giving me advantage.
Or killing them. No.
Yeah. If you donate $1,000,
Please kill my players so they don't derail me.
Again.
Yeah. You donate $1,000 right now. Mike dies in real life.
Like, yeah, come back to me. Both of them have knives to my neck. I'm like,
But
I have a pin. That's all I got. But
in addition, you donate $25, I'll let you name an NPC or come up with a magic item that'll also ruin my life. Or I don't know, donate money and then we'll negotiate. Fucking just help a good cause.
it's a hostage situation.
When we left off, speaking of hostage situations, our good old feathery friend here, Fletch, that's a lot of F's, successfully knocked out the guard that was pushed into his cell. Capstan has one of them hostage, and then you have just stunned the third. Actually, let me see if he's immune to the stun condition. Hang on. I don't think he is.
We're good.
No immunities. No,
Sorry.
yeah.
Fine.
And he's effectively stunned. So the two of you, the only one who has any relative autonomy right now is the one that you were holding hostage. I'll say he's effectively grappled by you. You're still in the cell, though, you, Fletch. So how do you guys want to proceed here? The one that you're holding is just, like, panting really heavily. Like, yeah.
he's really happy. He's so happy.
Tail is...
It's like, I'm just glad to be here.
straight between his legs, though. Like, normally, if he was panting like that, you'd expect the tail...
Yeah, he's doing the stress pant. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very not a good time. So what are you going to do with this?
Who's the last person that spoke?
I believe it was the guy that just got his shit rocked and stunned by Born. He's laying next to you on the ground.
Was it the cowardly one?
No, it's the flying.
Okay. He says, so you're gonna go in the cell now. You understand that?
He's just like, the boss has the key. I'm just sitting here. I mean, if you wouldn't try to push me through the bar, I'm a little bit of a bigger guy. You know what I mean? I mean, you would know. You're kind of hugging me right now. This is fine. We can be friends. We can be friends here.
Once again, Capstan goes through the experience of having a voice he liked being replaced by a voice he hates. And he just kind of sneers to himself, just like, get in the fucking cell.
I literally cannot. Like, it's not if you find a way to open the door for me, I don't have the key. He has the key. If you want to get the key off him, I can't do it. You're holding me.
Cax, grab the key. Fuck. Cax, grab the key.
Cax in there is like, I'm almost done with this fifth.
Put the fucking balls down!
Roll persuasion or intimidation.
19.
19. Jesus, I'll do his opposed. I guess
Don't
I'm gonna
ever
do
get rid of
opposed
that die.
persuasion to see how dedicated he is to this cock and balls. That's a 2.
Yeah.
He's like, fine. He doesn't put it down, but he does come out of the cell just holding it like very tightly. He's just like, all right, what do you want me to do?
Grab that guy's key on the ground.
Okay, there's like 40 of them.
Are you fucking with me?
You look at the keyring. It's a keyring.
There are 40 keys. I'm like,
He just. So he grabs it. He's like, okay, I guess we can just try one after the other.
I'm not, hold it in front of this asshole.
Yeah.
And I'm saying,
The one who's stunned?
yeah, no, the one I'm holding.
Oh, okay.
And I say, which one's the right key?
He's the key guy. What do you want from me?
What fucking good are you, buddy? Do you want me to put this through your
I am
spine?
currently.
You want me to put this through your fucking spine?
I'm currently being held hostage. You think I'm a good guard?
No!
So how, as a not particularly good guard, I'm not particularly good at analyzing.
If you try to logic your way out of this one more time, I'm going to kill you.
roll intimidation.
I'm gonna keep railing on that guy.
Oh, jeez.
18.
All right, 18. Hang on, you guys are both doing shit. I need to. If you're attacking him, I have to roll con saves to make sure. Wait, no, stun just at the end of your next turn, right?
End of my turn.
All right, your turn. Okay, so he. let's
This guy's
split-
like,
let's split the scene up a bit because there are two things happening very close to each other that are wildly
there
different.
are two people yelling at each other over different things next to each other.
And then a bird just reaching out and karate chopping the guy on the ground. Okay. So hang on, because you rolled a bunch of rolls. We need to make sure that he, if these stuns are landing. So your turn comes around, and so it's the end of your next turn. So you can hit him while he's still stunned, right?
And it's
Are
still-
you sure it's not the end of his next turn?
No, it's end of my next turn.
Stun 5e. I believe you. I'm just being thorough. Stunned.
End of next turn.
Incapacity, can't move, can't speak. Monk stun. Da-da-da-da-da. Reading the words and burning the houses. Until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, Andrew, you can make the rest of this day really hard for me by having all of your NPCs talk in the worst voices.
Thanks. I try.
Doing like weird, like Bobcat Goldthwait mixed with Jordan Peterson. Like
Okay, yes, it's the end of your turn.
the woke mind virus.
So first hit that you did to him, because are you doing just like 4 strikes again in rapid succession?
No.
All right, let's see if any of those.
Now, these are all straight rolls because I'm at disadvantage going through the gate.
Right.
I'm stunned.
Yeah, so that cancels.
So I use 1 key point for four total attempts at strikes. I missed with 1. My lowest was a 19,
Okay.
except for the one that I rolled like a 11.
Okay.
And so I need to roll my third set of damage, which is going to be 11. So 11, 13, 11.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to re-stun up only once.
Okay. So that is 35 damage total there.
I'm still trying to do non-lethal. Literally just
Right.
punch
You're
him
just
down.
knocking guards out. All right. So stun. It's a DC 17 con save.
Yep.
You fucking stunned again. All right. So.
Yeah, these knolls
All right,
suck.
so we'll go back. We'll go back to the other one, the one that you're holding hostage. You told him if he tries to logic his way out of it, you're going to kill him. You have him secure. It's just a wooden key, though.
I'm stabbing him in the back with it, so it's like a knife.
Yeah. So he doesn't know. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not aware that this is just.
And I'm not defenseless. Like I can also just be like dissonant whispers, "Ow, dude!" Like I mean, I'm not like completely
Yeah,
defenseless.
no. I know. My thought was like, are you properly armed, or are you just using?
Probably not. I'm probably
Yeah.
looking for my rapier.
Right. Which give me a perception check.
Yeah.
It's
Can
only
I
one
roll with
side.
advantage if I ask Cax to help me find my rapier?
Yeah, I'll let the help action.
Cax, help me out. Where's my fucking rapier? Oh, not so good this time. You said perception?
Yeah.
Actually, my perception's insane. That's a dirty 20.
Oh my god. With a dirty 20, you don't see it immediately because you're very much occupied, but Cax looks around and is like, probably in this room that says prisoner shit.
That's probably a good. You know what my rapier looks like?
It looks like prisoner shit.
Cax. It's a very special rapier.
You're my only friend.
Just go get the rapier that you've seen me use, and don't try to attune to it. Do you understand?
So he's just like, I'm not very good at music anyway, and he walks away towards the door.
Oh, grab my drum!
So he walks over to the door and just like tries to open it. It is a locked door, and you have the key ring.
I whisper through the gate. Give me a second. This guy will be sleeping in no time.
I was like, all right. I suppose we have to address the order of operations here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna figure out the right key. We're gonna open up this jail cell, and we're gonna get this guy over here to help us as well. Does that sound good to you? What's your name?
Fletch.
Fletch. Finally, my name is Capstan. Thank you for speaking. My name is Capstan. Thank you, God. So we're trying to get out of here. I'm trying to figure out the right key. I don't know which one it is. Do you know which one it is? Because this asshole doesn't either.
I'll punch the fly in the neck again.
You're the one
assuming-
that's already stunned.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going on.
Okay, yeah. All right. So go ahead and
I can't help you.
roll. roll
This guy, man.
They're all just flat rolls. Yeah, Capstan, you
I don't know what to do for you.
you look over at Fletch and you're just like, hey, do you happen to know which key it is? He's like, I'm fucking busy, dude. And you just fucking around.
12 and 13 damage.
12 and 13. How many stuns are you gonna try to implement?
Nothing yet until I have to move into flurry or blows. Does that take him down?
It does not.
This guy does cardio. He can get his ass kicked for a long time.
Yeah.
You'll never take me down.
I'll do flurry of blows. Does a 16 hit him?
16. I actually closed that page. I don't think it does.
9 and
16 does hit. It meets it.
Meets it.
so I did 12, 13, 9, 12.
Okay.
And
so
I'll put on the first flurry of blows, I'll put a key point on that one, see if it stuns him.
see if it stuns him. Probably. It does. Yeah. So you have this exchange with Capstan, and he's just like, hey, listen, like, thank you for giving me a normal voice. I need you to help me out here. And then you're just like, yeah, it's a key, and then you just hit this guy 4 more times. You're just like, pat, 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 pat. And he every time. Like he starts to sit back up, he goes to reach for his weapon, and then you just like clock him, and he comes right back down, and he's stunned again. You've effectively put this guy in a coma. He's still alive, he's still kicking, he's not like unconscious, but he's just not doing so great. I will give. We're gonna go back to Capstan. So you have.
I'm gonna say, all right, fuck this. I'm casting Shatter on the lock.
Hang on, that might actually.
Shatter does like crit damage on inanimate objects.
What about Arcane Lock?
Arcane, like
Like the spell.
I don't have that spell.
No. I'm saying does Shatter. I don't think Shatter can undo.
Probably
an
not.
Arcane
Oh,
Lock.
sorry.
No, you're fine, you're
probably not an arcane, a magic lock.
Let's see. Touch closed door, window, gate, chest.
Inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage. That's all. I guess it doesn't do crit damage. Sorry.
Yeah, the lock is the language for Arcane Lock. It is impassable until it is broken or the spell is dispelled or suppressed.
Yeah, it would need to be actually dispelled. So
Yeah.
I don't have the dispel magic spell though.
Yeah. And actually, go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Okay. This is one of my bad stats. Whoopsie. Well, they both came up 15.
Okay. I didn't even see it. All of a sudden, I just see you reach, and it all went.
Yeah, they
completely
both. They.
opposite. I'm
I
like,
rolled 2d20 accidentally, but they both came up 15.
Okay, what's your
and I have a
modifier?
+2, so it's 17.
With a 17, you see, like, as you go through these keys, about, we're going to say 10 of them are magical. You can sense, like, arcane energy coming off some of
Okay.
the keys, whereas the remainder, and, like, when you pick the lock, you understood that, like, as you just went through there with a piece of wood, it was just a standard lock. So you've effectively ruled out 75% of the keys on this ring for that armor.
Okay, I'm gonna like do my best to like go through the rest of the keys and still keep this dude at bay.
Yeah.
I understand if that requires a roll or something,
Yeah,
because
I'm
that's
gonna-
kind of like a compound action.
So we have one of two options here. I will either let you roll an opposed athletics check to maintain the grapple, and if you do that, I will let you roll better on the next step. Or you can just roll a d10
to pick which key it is.
to pick which key you do. I'm going to write down which key it is. So, yeah, and then you roll. So do you want to? And I'll let you roll twice if you.
I think I'll do that. That sounds like fun.
So you're doing athletics and then 2 rolls on the d10.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna try the athletics. Probably not gonna roll great, but we'll see.
Yeah. What'd you roll?
I've rolled poorly this time.
Oh my goodness!
I rolled a 2 + 2.
All right, well, we're going to see how he rolls.
That equals
Because it's
fish.
opposed athletics.
He probably has better strength than me.
He did roll shitty, not as shitty as you.
Yeah, I believe it.
So yeah, you did the post athletic. He managed to like wrest his way out. You still have the keys, but he is booking it for the the main exit, like where you see the guards come in and out of.
I cast Hold Person.
All right, what's the save on that?
My spell save DC is a big fat something that I can't remember. It is. Hold up a second.
It's okay.
13 plus 19.
No, Jesus Christ! And what is it? Wisdom for old person?
For old person. I think it is.
Only
Let
if
me
we
check
could
real
have
quick.
a random Gamorrean.
Yep, wisdom save.
Wisdom. All right, and it's a 19. Mm-hmm. All right, sure. No, meets it, beats it. So he's got it because Knowles just have a flat wisdom.
Oh,
score.
dude. I thought it was in -1.
Well, it doesn't matter. He rolled an 11.
Yeah.
So yeah, he gets about halfway between you and the door. That's about like 10 feet or so. And you explain how that spell forms.
Yeah, he runs away from me, and I'm just sort of like, oh god, you have to make it difficult. And I look over at him, and like you can see like the membrane goes over my eyes, and like I go like, ugh. It almost looks like I turn into a zombie and I'm lunging towards him, and he just like. Magical chains go out to him out of my arm,
right?
And he just like stop where he
Yeah,
stands.
and as you do that, he's just like, "I liked your old voice more."
then I let go. Well, like it does. I don't have to keep holding the chains.
Yeah.
That's
You
just
set
metaphor.
the chains and then
I just let go, and
Yeah.
he's just there. And I said, "Why'd you have to say something?
Yeah,
God damn it!"
yeah. Yeah. So you've successfully held person. You still have the key ring, so I will let you roll.
Well, now I have.
Yeah, you have free range.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just have however many turns until this spell ends.
Yeah,
which is
so
like
I'm gonna,
1 minute, I think.
I'm going to roll a d10 real quick to see how much time you have before something happens.
Okay, so I have basically 1 minute to try all these keys. So I'm just gonna do that.
Okay, good. So here's how I'm ruling this. You said you have 1 minute. Where are you getting 1 minute from?
60 seconds.
Right.
Whole person only lasts 1 minute.
Oh, against him. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I rolled to determine how long you have between you starting the key search and then something else happening between the whole person ending.
Yeah, and let me check to see something real quick. He might be able to save against it a bunch of times. I guess it can try to save
At the
a
end
few
of each,
times.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and here's what we're gonna do. Just mechanically, I have a number here that showcases which key it is. So you go ahead and roll a d10, and then I will do a save after each check.
That's a 6.
So he's gonna try to save. It's not the correct key. So you're at the door. You're just trying these keys. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, this makes sense.
He fails his save.
Okay. That's a 10.
He's gonna save. That one also fails.
Okay.
He fails his save.
Should I re-roll if I get duplicates?
Yes,
Yeah, all
you
right.
will. You're ruling out keys as you go.
3.
3. He's gonna try to save again. He fails.
That's a 10 again, so I'll re-roll.
Yep.
2.
He fails. So after 4 checks, you hear very heavy footsteps coming down the hall. It's not rushed. It's not like anybody's like running. You just hear like a boom, 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 boom.
Like something's happening.
Something's lumbering. Something.
Yeah.
Something's moving.
Okay.
And so with that, we see, or you guys rather hear, the door at the opposite end of the room start to open, where the guards will be coming out of, because the room that says "prisoner's shit" is, I would say, maybe 30 feet away from where the main entrance is. Opposite wall, just for sake of visibility. And you hear that door start to creak open. So I'll give you one more roll before that door opens.
It's a 2 again.
Meanwhile, I've been wailing on this guy.
Did I roll a 5 already?
You did not.
Okay, so 5.
Yeah, 5 doesn't cut it either. I promise I wrote down a number here.
There are only 10.
Yeah, you went through half of them.
You successfully hit half of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were all wrong.
All the keys that you're checking also just say "prisoner's shit room," but they're crossed out in various ways and written in different handwriting. So as that happens, you try a 5th key. It doesn't work, and then the door on the opposite side, about 30 feet away from you, starts to open, and you see 2 very large gnolls, quite similar to the one that you are beating the shit out of. I'm gonna say he's unconscious by this point. You know, like his-
23
Yeah, like,
then.
come on, man.
yeah, he sits up one final time and starts to crawl toward the cell just to like try to get some semblance of control and confrontation. You just like pop him right in the fucking nose and he drops like a bag of bricks. So yeah, as that happens, the door opens and you see bound and gagged a imposing hippo man. Tied up with these two large gnolls similar to the one that you just beat the shit out of, leading him in here. You're tied up and gagged. You can't say or do very much, but why don't you let us in on what your character's doing and why he's here?
Why he's here. So River has an idea that his wife's disappearance is due to the royal family. Could be poaching, could be a few other things. So he's been on a silent rampage through the kingdom, taking out guards and what have you to try to find some kind of answer on what happened to his wife, family, you know, all of his loved ones, kind of thing. So assuming that's why he's here.
Alex, can you ban that chatbot?
Alex is in the room.
Oh,
Troy's
okay.
over here.
All right, well, Troy, if you can.
How do I do that?
I don't actually know.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Gabe's
I
got
have to
it.
have- Yeah, I have to have Gabe get mine.
So all you do is click on the name, and then
Cool.
There's only one set of keys here, right?
One set of keys that you've seen
We know
up to this
of.
point.
So yeah, River's here because he's a nice kind of Cajun hippo. You know, he is a Cajun. Yeah.
I'm just a simple southern.
My name's River.
Okay, you did mention that. So you suppose that your wife's disappearance is something to do with the royal family, but why are you being hauled into a prison cell? What did you do? Tax fraud. Completely unrelated.
Tax evasion. I didn't pay taxes.
Yeah.
No.
I ran a stop.
So why is River in prison?
Yeah.
Let me think. It's probably the Null outpost that I took quite a few shots at.
Yeah.
And the guards don't take kindly to you shooting at their own kind.
Right.
So
So yeah, the two gnolls that are leading you in, they walk in. The one is carrying all of your shit. So
it's a lot of
yeah,
stuff.
because you're just wearing like rags at the moment.
Yeah.
You're just prisoners' rags. And he's carrying all of your shit and walking behind. And he's like, "So this guy took out one of our own, huh?" And the other gnoll's just like, "Yeah, I know 100%. What the fuck is happening in here?" And he sees all the chaos here. He sees just a feathered arm just like wildly punching out of a cage.
Feathers fly.
He sees you come in. He's just like, "Shit, shit."
And there's like the mound of dildos in the corner.
Yeah. He sees the one.
I'm gonna try something weird.
Okay, go for it.
Fuck it.
I'm still talking like the last guard that just spoke, right?
You are correct.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna yell, "Get him! He's a shapeshifter!"
Yeah. Wait, who's the who are you?
The guy that's the
gnoll
guard
that's
that's closer to them.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Roll persuasion.
You're good at this.
Deception?
Yeah, probably deception.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, because I'm outright lying.
Yeah, I'll let you, because you have the same voice, I will let you do it with advantage, unless
Thank you. That's much better. What was it? Deception?
Deception.
22.
All right, opposed insight, which I think they have to roll a nat 20, because insight is wisdom or intelligence?
Insight is wisdom.
Wisdom? All right, so these guys have a +1 to wisdom, so they have to roll a nat 20. And both of them do. And they don't. Gotta bring my own
Stole my voice!
They're just like, oh shit, okay, quick, he's trying to get in the prisoner's room to try to get the stuff. He points to the one who's not holding the shit.
Yeah.
Points to the one holding the shit. Quick, drop that stuff off in there. We gotta take care of the shapeshifter.
What the fuck?
Just the disparity between these two, the one who's more of a commonplace Knoll and the one who you just convinced his friend is a shapeshifter.
Capstan is assuming this is going to blow up in his face in about 5 seconds, so he goes back to trying to open up the cell.
Right, yeah, go roll another d10.
Did I roll a 4 yet?
I think you did.
Okay.
It's 6 and 1 at this point, right?
No, there's
No.
there's 5 other numbers left.
You need a 7.
Did I roll a 3 yet?
You did not.
I rolled a 3.
You didn't.
I know, like.
Actually, you know what?
Eight,
I'm gonna.
It's fine. It's fine.
No,
It's
no,
fine.
well, no, 2 things. One, because we're at the point where like half of them are gone, it's a lot of rerolls. Just roll a d20, and we'll just do DC 15.
God damn it! I didn't do it. Dirty 20. Or no, nat 20.
Nat 20, yeah. So you find the 7th key on the ring, with number 7 is what I have written here. You find the 7th key, and it goes in smoothly while the other one runs up. In the time it took you to do that, the one holding all of the shit, which is all of River's gear, which, give us a quick rundown what you have. You have a gun.
You gotta be kidded out,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Oh, he's
I
gonna
need to go over
lie.
items too.
I mean, just give us
just
the
like your
spark
weapons,
notes.
I guess.
Give us the
yeah.
spark notes.
So weapons wise, I have a hunting rifle, I have a great axe, I have a skull helm, and I have giant metal plate armor that I wear.
Okay, yeah. So quite a lot happening
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So he has all of that and then other miscellany as well, I'm sure. And the guy shows up right next to you. He's like, "Oh, good, I don't have to get out my keyring. You already got one. you're one of the guys. You're up with me. I suppose you got it from a. Oh shit, he's knocked out. Yeah, we gotta get this open quick. And I suppose you open the door. While
Yeah, I opened the door. I opened the door. Quick.
He just became a guard.
You open the door.
I see. I can't believe they got me so easily. I'm really not a very good guard.
Yeah.
Tried to
Yeah,
stiff
he
arm
looks
me.
down at you. He's just like,
Does this? By the way, but I want to just to be honest.
That's okay.
Does this guy have like the same voice as the other guy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Because he is the last guy that spoke. I wanted to.
yeah,
The
straight.
Knolls are
That's
all
totally
the
fine.
same.
Yeah. So yeah, he looks down at you and he's like, "Huh, you're a weird looking Knoll." As the door opens,
I sure am.
but you sound right to me.
He shapeshifted me too.
I've got an astigmatism anyway.
It's a ruse. He cast polymorph on me.
So you
Oh
open
my god.
You open my cell, right?
Yeah, open your cell. Your cell is now open.
Oh, okay, yeah, your cell's open.
I'm gonna run.
Yeah, I say you're not a good guard either, dude.
And I'm gonna run to the one that's currently held by him.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, actually,
Oh, that guy is. Oh yeah, the whole.
That guy
person
just got fucking iced. I didn't get to play that out because you convinced him that he was.
Oh, no, fuck,
he was
so
an
they
imposter
just
in the
fucking,
game.
like-
So he comes in and he's got this big fucking multi-headed
my
flail.
God.
Just blood, like fucking brains him. Like you put the key in, and when you click the latch, you hear like the sound of viscera and brains and all that shit. It just fucking. He is Dunyan rings. Dude.
saved us. We're saved.
Then I will run up to him and attempt to whisper, "Is like we're gonna do these other guards or what?" And be like on the side, like, "Do I need to attack them?"
Well, they're not gonna let us out easily.
Okay. Then I run to the one that just killed this friend,
Yeah.
and I will proceed to walk up and be like, "Thanks, man. I'm so tired." And then as soon as I get close to him,
I say no. They're not gonna let us out so easily.
okay. And I'll try to be like, "Oh, thanks, man. This has been crazy. These guys are," and I'll just punch them in the throat.
Okay, yeah, you just give him what for. He just fucking iced this dude, so his focus isn't entirely on you. So just roll ahead. Go ahead and roll normal.
With advantage?
Why would it be with advantage?
Well, because his deception is running in like we are helping him. You think?
I'm gonna say no because he's a prison guard, and this guy's a little more seasoned.
Okay, it's 26 to hit.
I don't know, man. Does it?
For 11,
11 damage. Okay.
and I'm gonna stunning strike that one.
Yep. So that is a con save.
17.
That's cocked. He does save.
Okay.
So you, in your experience fighting the Knolls so far, you fucking decimated the one. They're just like stun. You hit this guy expecting like the same caliber of Constitution. And he's just like, what the fuck?
So an 18 does hit
Yes, it does.
for my second attack. That is less damage, 6 damage.
Okay.
And I don't want him to attack me right off or shout for anybody else, so I'll do another stun.
right, let me roll that. 15 plus con. I'm trying to find a stat block that actually has descriptions of the shit, and all it is just like for flyings. That's just there we go. That's better. That also saves. Yes.
Okay. Then I will flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm.
Switch dice on us. Wait, why did I roll with advantage? Sorry. Put those away.
Still good, yeah.
Very good. 20.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
And
Shorthand.
It works.
10 damage.
Okay.
And fourth attack is also a 20
good
or
one, yeah.
something.
Okay.
And that is 12 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to, let's see, do I have a Stunning Strike left? I do one more.
Okay. Let's see. He fails that one.
Sweet.
So yeah, you do like 1, 2. You hit him in the, you like jab him in the face, and then you're like, oh no, the throat is what we're last time. You hit him in the throat with a second one, and he just like starts coughing, and he reels back to hit you, and then you just like 1, 2 right to the gut, and that last one just cuffs up right straight under his ribs, and you feel the key that trained monk force like transition from your hand into his body, and he just like stiffens up. And he's just fucking stuck there like a statue, not having a great time. Yeah. So,
I'll spin my head to you and look right at you. Like, get our stuff. We're gonna need it in a second.
Oh yeah.
yeah. The one hole who's standing with you is still holding all of River stuff. River, what are you doing during all this?
I'm standing here.
Yeah, because you're not like it's not like beginning of Arkham Asylum where you're the Joker on a dolly. You're just like tied up
Literally
and
just
you have a gag in your
standing.
mouth. You're just chill.
Can I?
So what am I being bound by?
Just some really I'm gonna say like manacles.
Okay.
Can I just prestidigitate the knot on his?
Manacles.
Oh, manacles. Okay.
You
Sorry,
gotta keep
my bad.
that.
I do have. That is right. Yeah. Okay.
You go ahead and
Are you like up where they are right now?
I think I've.
he's
moved
about
to, like,
halfway
15.
between you two. So you're on the one side of the room with the door and the guard who is not fucked
Okay,
up. Yeah,
so-
please, thank
The
you.
guard who is not.
Another
fucked
order
up.
of operations issue.
Yes.
Capstan is gonna go to the door where the prisoner shit is and start to try to open it.
Okay, great.
But it's your thing. Sorry, I didn't mean
Well,
to
no,
step on you.
you've already opened the prisoner shit door.
I did.
Yeah, that was the door that with the magic
You
key
rolled that
you
nat
opened.
20.
Oh,
Yeah, you
right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna
Go get your stuff.
I'm gonna get my stuff and Cax's stuff, and I don't know what his stuff is.
All my
though.
stuff's like on the floor.
Yeah, your stuff is in front of you right now, right? So you're all good. So it's really just Fletch's stuff, but I don't know what his stuff looks like.
Yeah, that's fine. But you have successfully opened the door.
Yes.
And as you open that door, you just see like a lot of it's pretty pedestrian.
It's poop. It's
Yeah, a
literal
lot of
Christmas shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way too on
I
the nose.
was waiting for that. I'm
It's
not
the
gonna lie.
latrine.
I didn't think of that, and I'm really mad that I didn't. But yeah, so you open it, and a lot of it's pretty pedestrian. It's just like halberds and swords and shields and like just minor effects like trinkets and stuff. Nothing that has any particular lore to it. But you do see your things mixed in there. You see a handful of odds and ends that do look a little more extraordinary.
So I'm gonna grab. In that case, I get all of my stuff then. So
Right.
I grab my rapier, I grab my drum, and I grab my my primer book. And then I grab. Just.
There's a pile. There's
Yeah,
a wrapped
you're
cloak.
shouting back and forth to each
Yeah,
other.
I just shout back to you. It's like, what does your stuff look like?
Grab the belt and cloak.
Belt and cloak, got it. Oh, yeah.
You notice as you're rooming through, you see a belt. It's a very it's a dragon belt, right? You see a belt. You can't find a cloak.
Is it an invisible cloak?
No,
Crap.
should be blue and gold trim.
And as you say that, you hear a noise that's quite familiar to you. Nothing else. You know, just hearing this, nobody else in the room can hear this. A very distinct. You hear a dial tone, essentially in your head, and she's just like you hear a very soothing, breathy, feminine voice.
Oh yeah.
You have to earn that back, and then a hang up.
I laugh. And you hear me say, "Shit." Typical.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, I'll just shout for the belt.
Okay. Yeah. So you collect the things. Capstan, go ahead and roll me a d10.
Guys.
It's not picking up on string.
Ah, okay, cool.
It's a D10.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a d10.
That's a 10.
A 10. With a 10, among the odds and ends in there, you also find a a neat looking cane. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check. We're going to see if you can determine what this thing does.
This is dead. May I have a different one?
Oh my god, yeah.
You said you want me to roll another d10?
Roll a d20. We're just doing an Arcana check. DC 9.
Oh, Arcana. I didn't hear you say Arcana. My bad. My
Twist
bad.
it.
Roll DC 9.
Cool. I rolled a 1 with a +2.
With a 1, you got a cool looking cane.
God damn.
See if there's any other. You do notice that the inside of the cane is hollowed out and lined with some sort of membrane.
What?
Hot.
Lined with membrane.
Cane with membrane.
Insane in the membrane.
I was getting there.
Insane
Yeah.
in the brain.
So as you
This might be dead too.
Are you kidding me?
Yep. It's well.
What paper did you
Alex, do you still have that
paper.
pencil?
It's A4.
Here, use this, and I'll use the pencil.
Did you catch that?
Catch that shit? That was cool as hell. Anyways, donate money.
Thank you.
Thingy on the side.
Oh, did we?
Pull it down.
I just got
There you go.
$30
It's
donation.
erasable too.
Very nice. Awesome.
There we go. Okay.
Someone else got 25.
Awesome twice.
Nice.
I need to pull it up.
Okay, great. Yeah, so this cane, it's cool. There is a another detail I forgot to mention. You would notice this immediately. I guess handle of the cane is a dragon's head.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is all you are able to decipher at this juncture with this item. As all of this chaos unfolds, there is still a gnoll next to you. You're going in and grabbing shit. That gnoll, completely fucking stupid, just walks in holding this bag with like a rifle and an axe and other miscellany. He puts it down in there. He's just like, "Hey, well, we're not supposed to touch the prisoners. So I don't know. I don't know if it's your first day, because I mean, I haven't seen you around here before. You just, the stigmatism. I might, but we're not supposed to do that."
I say I'm basically trying to just smooth talk this guy really fast. Like, oh, don't worry, I've actually been here a few days. And I'm trying to get past him and out the door so I can close it while he's still in the room.
Okay, go ahead and roll me. I'm gonna rule this as stealth, just because you were trying to slip by him without him processing what's happening.
Okay.
He clearly sees you, but you're trying to
Okay.
do it as a facade.
Yeah, sure. Not as good though. That is a. How do numbers?
You received the 25.
Oh, cool.
Casting men.
Oh, awesome.
13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Opposed perception. He might actually catch that. He does not. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, oh yeah, it's
He got a
okay.
12.
No, they asked me to grab this stuff. Normally I wouldn't really come in here at all.
Yeah.
Close door. Immediately lock it again.
All you hear from the other side is like,
Hey!
I'm stuck in here.
Hey, you tricked me!
At least I got a gun.
I thought that all of his stuff fell on the ground.
no, the guy was holding it.
No, he was carrying.
You said that it fell on the ground.
I thought it did too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I may rule that.
I wouldn't have done that if I knew he had his
okay,
stuff.
yeah. Fuck it. If I said it fell on the ground, it fell on the ground.
Yeah, I
So-
thought that someone
Okay.
disrupted him and it fell everywhere. Am I right?
I think.
I mean, we have the tape. I don't care, dude. It's fine. I'm not
Okay.
gonna get hung up on that. Yeah, it fell on the ground. So yeah, you shut him in there. He's just like, oh no, this isn't a gun. It's like wooden cock and balls.
Why is there balls in here?
You actually, yeah. So you do that, and you hear Cax behind the door that you just locked. He's just like,
Oh no.
It's the Raven Queen. Like, you worship the Raven Queen?
Like, oh god damn it! Yeah, I opened the door back up.
you gotta open the door. I need you to roll sleight it. I'm actually.
Oh god.
I'm gonna do for Cax. I'm gonna see if he can get out the door before this guy.
He has this annoying of mice and men attachment to Cax.
Yeah.
He's just like, I hate that I care about this guy so much. God damn it!
So we're doing.
Wait, what do you want? You said.
So first, we're gonna roll Cax versus the Knoll to see who can break it for the door first, and that's just gonna be a flat dex roll.
Okay.
Cax is a higher dex modifier, but the Knoll is a Knoll. So
Crit to save my life.
well, Cax rolled real hot, and the Knoll did not. Let's just see if any. Yeah, Cax fucking. The door opens. Cax sees you. He's just like, my only friend, and just fucking books it. And then there's enough disparity between the rolls. You're able to shut the door right behind you.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Cax's hand and say, do you trust me?
Yeah, just about.
I'm gonna
I watched you kill your brothers.
I'm gonna polymorph him into a rat and put him in my pocket.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just stay.
Yeah. All right. You polymorph him. He's just like, yeah, I tried.
I'm just like Cax's like Kenku brain is like, do I do mouse voice?
Yeah.
No. Like, just be quiet and don't get out of the pocket.
Yeah. And as you close the door,
Don't
'cause
shit on
you-
me.
Yeah, don't poop! God damn it!
So
I'll kill you!
The exchange here is you open the door. Caxie's my only friend, and then you shut the door and you hear the Knoll.
Yeah, the Knoll's like, I wanted a friend.
I did. Yeah, so you do that, and all that's left is the one that you're wailing on.
Yep.
As all of this unfolds, this is quite the chaos. This is quite the calamity. Fucking nowhere near what I expected to happen. And so there's a lot of noise happening, and you, among the other cells, you hear just like a general rabble. But one of the things that occurs, especially because all the sound is so intense, is picked up very clearly by a pair of rabbit ears in one of these cells. We have you're medium or small? I forget.
Small.
Small. We have a small rabbit person sitting on her bunk, just kind of dawdling, taking your time, kicking your feet. There is a corpse across on the opposite bunk, just with flies buzzing around it. It is a woozle as opposed to a heffalump. It's just sitting there. It has been there since you got here about 3 weeks ago.
It's your only friend.
Yeah.
It's my only friend!
Yeah. You're fine. But yeah, so there's you hear all of this happen. What do you, Summer? What are you doing, and what do you do with this information?
Before everything kind of went to shit and all the commotion started, I was just kind of sitting,
Right.
trying to kind of scoot away from the corpse because it's really rank in here. Like, I would really like to get the hell out of here.
Right.
Still trying to see if I can like fit through the bars because I'm like only about 3.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
So still trying to see if I can fit through the bars. Can't fit through the bars, and I'm quite aggravated.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is a smaller cell.
Yeah.
Because your woozle friend is also small. This is a cell for smaller folk.
Yeah.
So yeah, the bars are. It's a little bit tinier.
Quite aggravated.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
The whole person ended because I cast polymorph, by the way.
Well, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead?
Yeah, he's
We're
dead.
all good. Continue, please.
No, he got
That
ice.
guy's skull.
I forgot he was ice.
His
They thought he was
brains are
They thought-
everywhere.
Right, I forgot. I lied and got him killed. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind, continue.
Well then.
Jesus.
Yeah, sorry, never mind.
No, you're good. No, as all like the noise starts to pick up, my ears start to twitch a little bit because it's gotten quite loud.
Right.
Because like ears pick up everything.
Right. Yeah.
So
These
like
things,
it is
They're satellite dishes. Basically.
absolutely.
You
So
have
like
big ears
I
even
am.
for a rabbit.
Yes, like I'm almost fucking deaf at this point because it is quite loud. But I just kind of go to the door and just try to put my head through the door just to watch what's happening and just casually
Yeah.
kind of see. Try to like peek around the corner, but I can't quite see what's happening. And I'm just enjoying the entertainment
Yeah,
because
so
I'm like,
the three of you, amidst all the calamity and everything happening, you just see like a pair of ears come out through the slot, and they're just like direction, like. It's like a NASA satellite that's like picking up the frequency. And you see that happening. Do you guys do anything with that? I mean, like there's another fellow prisoner just kind of eavesdropping and getting clued in on the whole situation.
What's going on with River right now?
River, I asked River. River's just chilling, bound and gagged. Not really. You're not. You're
Literally, where they left me standing, I'm watching all of this.
What's our Knoll situation in here now?
There is one living Knoll that you've been beating the shit out of.
and the only other one is
Another
locked in the
32.
prisoner's
Yeah.
closet.
How many stuns did you put into that?
None, I'm out.
Okay, so I'm gonna,
so he can
yeah,
act.
I'm gonna go up to River. I'm gonna unbound. I'm gonna ungag him, and I'm gonna start being like, I'm gonna be like, before you say anything, I'm like putting my fingers up to your mouth.
Hold
I'm
on.
saying
He fails.
he's just trying to like, he's like, I'm gonna try to undo your shackles now. You're not gonna strangle me, right? Okay, thank you. Then he goes to. You start trying to figure out which key
Started
it is.
wondering why I
Right,
can't
yeah,
talk.
and you, like, trial and error, you managed to do it.
He doesn't know what your voice sounds like, and he doesn't. He's already in a bad voice. Yeah.
Yeah, as you do that, it takes you about one round just to like trial and error. Like the keys are more obviously shaped in this case. They're not magic. They're just like, oh, this one clearly like doesn't fit this lock, etc. You do another round of combat to this guy. Just laying on the floor.
I can't miss
He
this
hears
guy.
like
Jeez.
What?
This guy's like.
I mean, 317s
Oh.
to hit.
Yeah. Okay. Do you imbue any of those with the stunning strike?
I'm out of stunning strikes.
Oh, right. Sorry.
This guy's got like childhood memories going through his head. He's remembering his first kiss.
Oh, God.
He sees his wife and his newborn puppet.
Yeah,
home.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that's worse.
Like in between each punch, it's just getting further along in his life.
Yeah.
He's imagining the future.
Yeah. Each one's just like a skip scene button.
Yeah.
He's on his deathbed. His son's holding his hand. I love you
37.
forever. Just
37.
done.
And he should be able to act.
And then he wakes up to a bird.
He should be able to act.
Yeah.
Wakes up.
Yeah, restart. So it is now. I'm not going to bother rolling initiative because this is just pure utter chaos. But he is able to stand at this point. Actually, he never fell down. He was just stunned and seized in place.
He's like a tiger. His legs
He
just
was like a
froze him in place.
statue.
I would argue that he can't like shout or anything because I punched him in the throat 9 times now. Or no,
You know,
6 times.
I'm going to roll
God.
him. Yeah, that fuck, he can't shout.
It's
whatever.
non-lethal damage, but like
Yeah,
I'm trying
but
to make
he
sure.
will never speak again at
Yeah,
this
okay.
point. Like, oh my God.
Okay. He goes to try to like bark and summon other aid, and you hit him in the throat, and that's that last punch before he can act, and he's just like, and like he glowers at you, his brow furrows, and he's gonna fucking try to wail at you.
Yep.
Yeah, Captain says, I remember my first puberty.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. So he's going to hit you with. All right.
Armor class is 16.
Well, that's 16 on the die.
Nice.
So he's doing 9 damage to you, and then you're gonna make a con save.
A lot. 17.
17 saves. So he winds back. He has this multi-headed flail, and he hits you with one of them, and sees that like you've kept him in this position of like essentially being stun locked this entire time, and he wants retribution. And he does that, and it doesn't work. He sees his fur, he sees his muscles, and he just sees you as this hollow bone snack. And he hits you, and you manage to like survive that. So he's pissed, and he's gonna try it again.
Yep. He gets 3.
That is going to miss, just much to his chagrin. And then
Is this the Flynn that's attacking, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there were 3.
So this is the guy with like the 3-headed mace. All right.
Yeah, there were 3 Flynn's in this situation.
It might be Flying. I wasn't trying to correct you.
I don't know. I've
Flynn
heard
Flynn.
multiple ways. But either way, one he knocked out and is laying on the floor. One is currently locked in the prisoner shit closet, and then there's this guy. So he missed his second attack, and the third one is a nat 20.
Nice.
So he's going to.
I'm gonna cast Silvery Barbs.
Oh, fuck off. Alright, what does it do? Remind me.
You roll again, and you take the lowest results.
Oh, damn it.
And you give inspiration to somebody? Or
Yeah, I think I do.
It still hits, but
But it's not a
nat
crit,
20.
which is good.
Alright, so he does 11 damage on the second hit.
Yeah, and now you have advantage on your next attack roll because of Silvery Barbs.
Yeah, and then you make another con save.
God, that feels good to use on a DM. God, that feels good. I've had that used on me
18.
so much.
Con save? Yeah, that saves. So yeah, he hits you, and he's just pissed. Yeah. And you know what? On that third hit, he winds up.
Mostly dissonant whispers with him, though.
He winds up. He feels like all right. I'm shaking it off. It's good. And he sees it just sailing true, and then you're just like,
Bitch.
wait. What did he say?
Bitch.
Falters for like a second and hits like a little off his mark and doesn't get the fucking crit. And you succeed on the con saves. So it is now just the party's turn. Whoever it may be, you're unbound now.
Yeah, I'm
You're
gonna
just-
pick all my stuff up, put my gear on.
Yeah.
My gun and everything is just ready for me. It's
Yeah.
They're gonna
Yeah, 'cause
punch
you don't
back.
have to
You're
reload
just
or
gonna beat the
anything.
shit out of him.
It's just like, wow, it's all loaded. Amazing.
I picked it up and it's
Good thing there's no gun safety in the Forgotten Realms. As you hook your finger into the trigger.
I only hit him twice that round for 25
Bang, bang,
damage.
25. Okay. You said
we
you
could do
only hit him
60.
twice. You should only have what? Do you have 3 attacks?
Bonus.
Yeah, unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Bonus. Okay, yeah. Well, 25 damage. Fucking. How do you kill him?
Oh.
Or knock him out?
Just it's been throat game this whole time.
I hate.
Just like Nancy Reagan.
Ooh.
I hate that so much.
Throat go
One
to
of
the
the other-
MGM
there's
backlot.
Cax is over there. Throat goat.
That's
You're a
how I
mouse.
want to be known.
Squeak, squeak.
I'm a bounty hunter by trade. I
Yeah.
don't necessarily always kill my targets, but sometimes that happens. But this is how I do.
Yeah,
Do it.
yeah. So you knock him out, you punch him straight in the throat, and it's not so much the physical trauma from that; it's the emotional fatigue of him just having been punched in the throat 30 times.
I'm so sick of this! God!
It's like, no! And it falls over. The room is clear of hostile forces.
I turn immediately and look for my stuff.
Yeah, you grab the
Yeah,
photo.
I just hand you your stuff.
The prisoner
Sweet.
shit closet.
Strap it on.
Yeah, the prisoner shit closet is locked. But you effectively
What about the robe, though?
the
He
mantle.
has to earn it back.
Oh.
Yeah, that was something.
Oh,
in my
that's
brain.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
I will. Am I still attuned to it as soon as I put on?
Ah, sure.
Okay, then I'll use my action to get my key points back.
Nice. Fucking nice.
Okay. So now it's the three of you in the main space. You now have the freedom to talk and move, and there's still that little pair of ears pointing out. Does the pair of ears want to say anything?
Hip.
So what I'll do is, as I'm
Who
putting,
was that?
as I'm putting my armor on, you notice for a ranger, it's kind of heavy. It's very ornate plate, and then the helm I put on is a skull of a fallen enemy, and that goes on. And I walk over to your cell, and I just kind of grab the door and yank it open.
Give me a strength check. I want to see if there's
Just
badass
like
moment actually.
pulls the entire thing off.
Just this whole case.
The 19.
I now have a
With
room
the
that
19, instead of
travels.
ripping the door off, you rip the cell out of the wall. Yes! Like the entire
Like you're moving a fridge.
like 100% complete with like the arcane runes in there. You see them start to flash a little bit, and it's just like you have a portable magic cage at this juncture.
Who said I couldn't do barbarian things?
This guy's got the spirit.
Yeah, and that woozle corpse kind of rolls off the bed, like kind of sloughs into you a little bit. It's a lot more wet than you thought it was.
Christ.
Yeah.
Is there any other cages or cells here that I can go in and look in to see if there's any other compatriots?
In this particular area, there is one additional cage, but you peek in, it's empty. There should be. You saw Loxodon in there earlier, and he's gone. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I have the keys? I just want to open this just in case.
Oh yeah, I give the keys over. Yeah.
I'll go through and fumble through and open it up.
Yeah. Okay. So you just searching for shit? Or?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like-
Go ahead and give me investigation.
This is gonna be bad. Nope. Didn't land off. A natural one.
Yeah. You shut yourself in there by accident.
I still have the keys. I worked to open
Yeah,
up again.
You managed to reach around and open
Fucking
it.
hell, this door's gonna
You
drag.
like sprain your wrist a little bit. Yeah. So you guys are alone in this cell block. As you were like initially walked in, River, you would know this because this is fresh in your memory. The rest of you, this might be a little further back. As you walked through, there were multiple cell blocks and branches and wings. You know that you were kind of led down a labyrinthian path, not like deliberately like, oh, this is a maze, but it was winding because this is under an arena.
Yeah.
You guys, having been locked up here for your crimes against the kingdom, varied though they may be, you were conscripted to be fighters and you were on deck to fight. You didn't know if that was going to be today, you didn't know if that was going to be within the next week, but that was a thing that was anticipated to happen soon. With that, River, you recently, as this is today, you know that there was a promotion going on. As we're gonna flashback a little bit. It's you walking down the hallway with the gnolls.
Okay.
You're bound and gagged. Actually, you're not gagged yet. They haven't gagged you. They're fitting you up for it. They're just like, yeah, I don't even
The
know.
tailor, the prison
Gag
tailor.
fitting.
It's kind of big.
There's one incredibly well dressed gnoll.
Oh, I love that so much.
Finding him later.
I don't know if I have enough fabric for this. This guy's a big guy, and we're pretty sizable to begin with. And the two flyings that were the one that's holding all your stuff, and the other one who just seemed like kind of the head of the pack. Is just like, shut up, Stanley Tucci. It's just like, I don't know why my parents named me that. The rest of you are named Grog. My name's Stanley. So they're like, he's measuring your inseam, measuring your waistline, and everything. He's just like, I mean, frankly, I don't know if it's a good idea for us to even bother moving forward with putting him in a cell. They're probably just going to put him back in the pits today. There's the promotion the king and queen are doing. They're trying to like give some people their freedom, absolve them of their crimes. Even I heard there were rumors. It's kind of in the speculative stage. They might even get land for it.
But I mean, they
I
gotta.
thought you were gonna say Wade.
Well, we all know what's on
You
your
know what
mind.
land is good for? It's getting laid.
You gotta lay
Change
out the
one letter.
land.
Wow, the liar.
But yeah, so you hear them talk about this promotion, how there is a fight meant to happen today where several of the prisoners will be selected, and provided they are victorious, the victorious party will get to have an audience with the king and queen. If they are so inclined, they will likely be granted their freedom, land, etc.
Okay.
So you have that information. You can communicate that as you will.
Cool. As I get over to you, you yank the old door off and whatnot.
What are you?
I start screaming and profusely vomiting all over you because that body was disgusting,
Yeah.
and that was a lot more wet than it should have been for 3 years old. Get me the fuck out of here
I'll just kind of
now.
walk in, grab you by your ears, place you outside of the cell. I'll shut the door behind me.
It just breaks the whole thing.
Thank you.
The cell, the infrastructure of the cell, like when there's cardboard boxes that are meant to collapse when you take the lid off.
Yeah.
And then the body that's sitting there does the same thing. The skull rolls over.
Blooms like a flower.
Yeah, the skull rolls over and touches your ankle. The skull is also disproportionately wet.
Dear God.
I'm going to grab the null bodies and put them into that cell.
Yes.
Soaking
Since
wafer.
2 of them are just knocked out flyings.
Right.
I'm going to take those and put them in the cage and lock them up.
Okay, yeah, so you lock them in the cage. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Not great.
Okay.
10.
All right, 10. Yeah, you go ahead and you lock them in the cell.
I will, and remove their weapons and whatever valuables they have on them.
Okay, then that nullifies the perception check.
Oh.
You find their keys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And then I'll turn to the group and be like, "All right, so Cox, was it?
Oh, Cax?
Cax.
Cats?
So there's
The
Cax
rat.
is the dumb dark elf who's carving dicks.
Oh, okay.
He's
Sorry, I got
he's a
confused.
mouse in my pocket.
Oh,
Right.
right. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's a rat.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that you did that. I was busy punching people. So what are we doing here? Like, I just went on your clue that we're jailbreaking, but like,
Oh, I just figured you didn't want to be here.
not really.
I don't either.
So do we like walk out of here?
Well, unless I know why I'm here.
Why are you here?
I got a DUI.
Oh, let me show you.
Oh, God.
I
Indecent exposure.
no, I kind of reach into my belongings that I gathered, and I pull out my actual like clothing. Because I'm just wearing like prisoner's clothes,
Right,
basically.
right.
I put on my cape, which is black, and when it's all spread out, it has like bird bones lined into it, like its wings are spreading.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
And then I have a big, wide-brimmed black hat, where on top of it is a different Kenku skull. And then I said, "Oh, don't forget this." I said, "Oh, and don't forget this." And I pull out a marionette puppet, like a big string puppet that is a chicken skeleton with a Kenku skull. These are my brothers.
I wasn't expecting
Who
that.
hurt you?
Not my brothers.
Who invited the voodoo doctor?
First off, don't touch the ears, damn it. Don't touch my ears.
Yeah, they're very sensitive.
I will end you.
I can put you back in the cage.
I'd appreciate to not. Don't touch my ears.
Now,
Continue.
on the subject
Why?
of where you all want to go today, the kings and gods, we're talking about the combatants today being freed if the challenges were met in these fights we were supposed to go into. There were talks of possible land, maybe a court or an audience with the king and queen themselves.
Now,
Well, I'm warmed up.
how are we gonna get a hold of that?
Well, prisoners were supposed to be picked to fight today. As I see it, we are the only prisoners allowed to fight today because we are the only prisoners in these cells.
Seems all the other prisoners were disposed of or missing.
True. There were a few that I passed on the way in. They have not come back yet.
Perhaps if we can press this issue, if we have already demonstrated our prowess.
That's true.
In either case, I'm very concerned with getting my freedom.
Now, walking down these halls, though, you have to understand there's a whole bunch of turns and twists along the way. We're gonna have to find our way out of here. It's not gonna be easy.
Do you remember your way here?
I know most of it.
Well, do you remember your way here?
I do not, and I'd really appreciate for y'all to unlock that damn door where I can get my stuff.
All right. Well, what I'm going to what I'm going to have to tell you is there is another guy in there.
What if we convince him we're ready to fight and we just tell him to grab our shit and let's go?
We've
Or
already
we
fucked
can
the
just
guys up.
intimidate
Everybody
the
else
hell
left.
out of him as we
Everybody
all
already
stand
else
at the
left. We're
door.
in on him.
I suppose I can go and try to do that. I do have.
Friends are dead. Help us.
I mean, they don't seem to have any. If that guy tried to fight back to us, it'd be stupid, right?
Since we have our weapons and everything.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah.
Just lead us to.
Do you want me to try
King
and
Queen
get him to? Do you want me to open the door then?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to the.
As you open the door, I'll just kind of ready my gun, and
Sure.
my skull starts glowing.
I'll have my
reddish hue.
back to the door ready to slide in if he tries to make it out.
Yeah, and I don't just
Give him
walk
the
around
kitty.
with the marionette, by the way. It's like the cape I have, but the marionette's a special occasion thing.
Okay,
You
so
actually
bad.
open the door with the marionette.
Yeah, I'm like,
All right.
That's dexterity.
Okay, so you go to the door. Do you you guys like take position and stuff? Do you do anything to prep? Do you like make your presence known, or you just like quick open?
I think I'm gonna quick open.
Okay, so yeah, you rip the door open, and all of you are primed and ready to go, and you see the flying in there, just kind of like standing or sitting on one of the higher shelves, just like kind of kicking his feet. He's just like, I can't believe my only friend left. I'm just so bummed about that. Oh, they're back. I wasn't crying, by the way. It's just I'm allergic to prisoner shit.
There's a pile over there in the corner.
Yeah, where did all the other guys like me go? I understand. Well, you're the new guard. You got these. Are the prisoners? These are the prisoners we're doing for the promotion today.
Yeah, actually, these are the these are the prisoners that the king and queen wanted to offer the do that little offer promotion thing.
That's
with.
pretty good. Go ahead and roll deception. I'll give you advantage because he asked about it first.
Yeah.
I'll drop down and start doing push-ups.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Using my wings
You said,
to, like,
you said
make it
deception?
Yes.
That is a 22.
All right. I will roll opposed insight just to see if he crits. He does not. He's just like, man, you've only been here a few days. You're gonna climb that ladder fast. Like there's always kind of this thing. You don't step over, you just climb, and you got good climbers on you, man.
I was waiting on the step over.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Go ahead and round up. I mean, like these two already seem equipped and good to go. I didn't remember them getting their stuff, but yeah. I guess if we're gonna throw them into the pits, we gotta make sure they have what they want. Kinda it's equal opportunity.
Yeah. So just to be clear, do we just give them their stuff and the little writ from the king, and then they're on their
Well, no,
way,
you'll go up the main hallway, and they're gonna get to the portcullis that leads to the arena, and a couple of the guys are gonna be there prepping everything, and they'll just give you the rundown. I'm just kind of the mediator between departments, middle management,
All
you know.
right. Well, why don't you come with us to the portcullis thing, and then they'll
I was building a fort out of spears in here, and you look over, you see like a bunch of spears lashed together, and it makes a little like, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna roll.
I thought you were allergic to the spears.
I'm allergic to prisoner shit, but sometimes like I'm also lactose intolerant. It doesn't stop me from getting ice cream.
Yeah, well.
I rolled Constitution on the little fort he made, and it's incredibly sturdy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is there any other
He's a
things of
handyman.
note here
Why,
that
you should be a carpenter.
not VR equipment?
Go ahead and roll a d10.
8.
8. With an 8, you get. There is a little satchel sitting on the shelf next to the knoll that was sitting there kicking his feet. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, that I don't have. Cool. This is going to be good. I rolled a 10 plus Arcana 0. 10.
With a flat 10, you don't understand a whole lot about it, but when you grab it, you feel it's heftier than it looks. It looks like a bag of holding. Something that you've encountered in your travels. You're a bounty hunter. That's not an uncommon thing for you. But it's significantly heavier, which, given the nature of a bag of holding, is not like that. That's kind of antithetical to how it works.
This is just a bag.
Yeah. You're looking for things. I'm trying to figure out what
No,
you're-
I was just double checking something.
Okay.
I messed up somewhere.
But yeah, it is significantly heavier than a bag of holding. But yeah, do you do anything with it? Do you open it? Do you check it?
It's a bag of full of glitter.
I'll mess around with it, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you go ahead and open it and you see like teeth and a mouth. It is not a because you also in your travels you have come across bag of devouring. It's not that because they just look like canine teeth. Like you just beat the shit out of a bunch of dogs. You know what the canine teeth look like, and then a little tongue comes out and starts. And you have found the dog of holding. As you open it further, little legs come out, and it's kind of like leathery with a little bit of fuzz on it. And you have just a little companion who like kind of walks in the circle and sits down next to you. It's a
Diablo 3?
I never played.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
This is like a Fallout companion.
Kinda, yeah. This is dog meat, but its head is a bag of holding.
Nice.
You don't know just from your Arcana check. You can't really infer much about how it works. But you have a bag of holding that has legs and is following you now.
Can I feed it some peroxide to make it throw up all its contents?
Go roll for peroxide. If you I'm just fucking 19, just so you know.
Natural one.
Okay.
I don't have peroxide on me. But
You actually pull out
pure
rubbing
joke.
alcohol, pour it down its throat, and it's very not happy about it.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't
It
have,
bites you.
Somehow.
so
The zippers on the bag just.
can I ask it to like fetch, or can I give it a bunch of different command words trying to withdraw to see if it has anything
You
inside it?
basically
You have to convince it to give you your stuff.
yeah. Mechanically speaking, you have a very rudimentary familiar right now, and then with animal handling checks, you can see if you can withdraw any of its contents, and then if you want to give it stuff to hold. Again, with further animal handling checks, you can see if you can withdraw your contents back, or if you get something that you didn't intend to grab.
Okay. So I want to check if it's empty. Can I make that animal handling check?
Yeah, go for it.
That's cocked. It's between the 20 and the 2. That's a 3 plus 2 is 5.
With a 5, you go ahead and you reach in a little bit, and you pull out. You just pull out a potion. Ooh. Nondescript potion. It's in a flask, kind of like a purpley liquid that's like cloudy and kind of shimmering a little bit.
Just to be clear, this thing didn't belong to any of us before,
Nope.
right? This is just a thing.
Yeah,
we're
this is just a
finding.
thing that was in here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you already knew it was in it or
Yeah.
not.
Nope.
I'm holding the potion. I'm looking at the dog. I pet the dog. And
Yeah, it starts doing the leg scratch.
Seems like
I'm gonna tuck him next to like my chin and like
It's very loud.
rub his belly next to my leg and try to like get him to impart that he's now with me.
Yeah.
And then I'll look up to the group and like, I'm not one to do magic at all. Does anybody know what this is? Can you identify it?
I can Arcana check.
Yeah,
it, I
everybody
guess.
go ahead and roll various. Anybody who wants to try to identify it, roll Arcana checks.
I'll look into it, swirl it around.
I only got a 5.
I got a 14.
Anybody recognize it?
Yeah, does it look like potions we've seen before, or is it like what the fuck even
I got
color
a
is this?
18.
18.
Oh, well, there you go.
14 for history, because
Okay, so yeah, with your 18, you see this purple shimmering liquid. You, as a ranger, are very familiar with like the elements of nature and like some degree of alchemy. Like a lot of the times, you'll have to be, out and about. You have to like craft yourself a potion real quick and just use raw materials in nature to do that. This is kind of a texture and a consistency and a viscosity that's familiar to you. This is a potion that will make you regenerate up to 5 levels worth of spell slots.
Ooh.
holy.
So
I'll
it's
reiterate, let you know the information.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
it is a one-go thing. So if you drink it and you only have like, I've only have like used 1 3rd level spell, it'll maximize that, and then it's not like you can hold those other 2 levels for
it's
later.
just
You
that.
can't like hold 2 more swigs.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll take a little.
So
Just
spell
dip
regenerative
in.
potion.
I feel like I would probably benefit most from that.
You're the only one that can cast spells, right? I can't.
You have spells, and so
I
so.
don't
got
have
guns.
I don't have spells.
Oh, you don't? Okay, Jared would too, but I mean, I'll just.
Yeah, Jared has kids, so he's not here.
Well, he'll be back.
I know.
Miss Bunny, what was your name?
Summer.
Summer. Nice to meet you, Summer. You don't cast spells, do you either? Mm-mm. Okay.
I do not.
If we're going to be spending time with each other doing this thing, you should know. I guess all of you should know. I'm not mocking you. It's part of my curse. I have to talk like the last person who spoke.
So you're mimicking us.
Yeah, I'm
Press.
different Kenku of different manifestations of how the speech thing works. I'm lucky enough to have my own words, but I weren't given my own voice.
Some of the dumber, crossbills are also mimicry, so I get it.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's kind of sad, but they're kids.
Well, you just heard his voice.
I was about to say.
I was.
It's fine.
I thought that you were born telling me.
No,
that.
no.
Sorry.
That's gonna get interesting.
That's really
I thought I
gonna
was
be
born
nice.
saying that.
I don't know how he's
No,
gonna
please
keep up
call me. I want to be consistent. Yeah.
This is gonna be
That's
fun.
really good. I think that's a
It's a good
super cool character
Yeah.
quirk. I
Yeah.
love that.
Because I didn't want to do the thing because it's
a lot of work.
If I couldn't speak at all, that's too much. That's
Yeah.
way too fucking much. Because technically, Kenku don't even have their own words.
Right.
But I'm like, that's way too fucking much.
Right,
So,
right.
but I still wanted to give myself a little role playing challenge.
Yeah,
So.
which that's really cool. We get it. You want to be the DM.
No, right? You want to be God.
Well, honestly,
Fine, Mike.
honestly, it's funny that you mentioned that because I think that having to do one voice is hard for me. I think that it is easier for me to have to switch it up a bunch.
Right,
So,
right.
like,
You're
Keeps you in
used to
tune
it.
to the
I'm
game.
more used to that. I feel like I'm just if I have to do one voice, I'm like, I need to get out of his head.
Mike. God.
Yeah.
So if we are doing this fighting thing, and I'll look towards the knoll and be like, we're kind of like making a pre-put plan. Can we walk to where we need to be for this fight while we're doing this?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you go, I mean, I can take you there. I mean, I suppose the rest of the guards probably already left, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
I want that. I don't want to get lost or run into somebody who might
Mm-hmm.
be think that we've done something wrong. You
yeah.
know.
No, that's a compelling argument. You're gonna do well. You got a sharp mind like that. You're gonna do well in the fight. I heard it's a big one. So
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know if all the other guards are going to trust that I'm a guard. Because after that
yeah.
whole
I mean,
shape-shifting
workplace discrimination's pretty uncool. So I'll
Well,
be
no,
an
I mean,
ally in that.
A spell was cast on me.
I mean,
You understand? You understand what I'm saying?
there's
right?
a lot of unfortunate bias in magic. So I
No, I
understand
mean
it.
this is a temporary.
He does not get where you're
Oh
going
my
from.
god!
So I punch stuff. I'm
I
a
was- I
really
was-
simple person. What do you,
While
what
they're
do
all
you do?
talking, I'm like searching through this whole room of shit,
Yeah, so
trying
you
to
go in the
steal
room-
everything that I can find.
Yeah,
and
go ahead and
find
roll.
My shit, like,
Go ahead and roll a d10.
Okay. Oh, hold up.
Let me know if you
Mother-
can't carry something. I'll put it in my
Wait.
dog.
Okay, got it. What? Put it. Oh, put it in the dog. Okay, I was like, what the hell did he?
Not dong.
3.
Dog.
I said dog.
I know.
plenty of-
I
Okay.
said dong.
His dick has a zipper and it hollows out. You can keep your makeup in it.
Jesus Christ.
All right, with a 3, you get
Troy, I saw that face.
Go gadget.
with a 3.
My dog's
You
name is now
see.
named Dong.
You look through. You're going through all these weapons and armor and shields. You see him pick up the bag, and underneath the bag that he picked up, you saw a feather float to the floor. Very ornate, beautiful, like this. It catches the light in this very special, almost like iridescent way.
Shiny.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No.
I'm immediately like.
No.
Uh,
No.
Roll.
Do you like slap my hand?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm like.
So you go ahead. You grab this feather. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Me or her?
Her.
Okay.
19.
With a 19, this is something you've never encountered before, but you just like you inherently. You know what? Yeah, actually, it's a feather. It's actually a quill, and there's a piece of parchment wrapped around the tip to keep the ink from bleeding out. You have an item called the Griffin Writer. Writer, Writer, and I will just read you the description of what it does. It is a quill made from an enchanted griffin's feather. It can draw creatures to life with a DC 15 performance check. The creature can be anything the artist has personally encountered in their lifetime. On a fail, it summons an amorphous blob that tries to consume the artist. On a success, the creature is a simulacrum of what it represents, with all of the same stats and abilities, but only 1 hit point. The creature dissolves into a pile of parchment and a puddle of ink after 24 hours or when it is killed.
So you can summon a gelatinous cube on accident.
Yeah, that's what I was
Specifically, I did say creatures, because when I made this, I meant animals.
That'd be a really good one too, because they're so easy to draw.
I am going to change that language because I meant like beasts. Specifically beasts you can draw to life. So
Okay, so beasts, not creatures.
Beast class
Yes.
enemies.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Dragon. Everybody can draw a dragon.
right.
Give me a second.
And the beast looks like you're drawing, so if you don't draw well, it looks like a nightmare.
Terminating the houses.
Yeah, look, it's this Trogdor,
So you have that.
Oh, I missed Trogdor.
Yeah, me too, man.
Oh god.
Okay.
I guess River will go with that Rubidgerel too.
Yeah, go ahead and roll d10.
A 5.
A 5.
A gentleman's one.
A gentleman. You already rolled a d10 when you were in here earlier. That's how you got the
the cool looking cane.
the cane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I actually like hold the cane and be like, who's the last person that spoke? You were the last person that spoke, right? It's like, can someone maybe identify this? I don't know what this is.
I'll let whoever's interested roll an Arcana, but I want to give you your item first.
Nothing personal. I'm doing
No,
my
I know,
best.
you're
I'm
fine.
sorry.
No, you're
Doing my best.
With a 5, you get an item. It is as the skirmish has unfolded, you've seen a lot of key rings floating around. You had like several tried on you. So at first glance, you think like, oh, this is just a guard's keys that they left here. But upon further inspection, it's not keys on it. It is small cannons like that you would see on a ship.
Neato.
Go ahead and roll.
cannons.
Go ahead and roll Arcana. It's a DC 9.
This is like a Devil May Cry weapon.
That's what I'm hoping.
Like keychain of cannons.
13.
13. With a 13, you can just kind of you figure out what this is. Again, the fact that you are well-traveled, established adventurers kind of gives you the merit. Like you can look at something and be like, "Oh, I've heard tale of this."
Yeah.
You have what is called the Cannon Keyring. So go ahead and roll a d4.
It's the only canonical item.
Nice. I hate you, but nice. So go ahead and roll a d4.
4.
That's why I think headcanon is a really funny word. Like when you think about it.
A 4.
4. So you have 4 miniature cannons on this keyring. Each cannon can be loaded with a singular potion that, when fired, will affect all creatures in an adjacent square of the point of impact.
That's really cool.
As if they drank the potion.
I like that.
The cannon emits the sound of a full-sized cannon and will shatter after use.
Oh, so they're one-time uses.
Each cannon is one-time use, and you will essentially you fire it at a point. Whether it's at a creature or just a square on the ground in front of you, and it will affect everything in an adjacent square as if they drank that potion.
That's really cool. That's like
So
how
if
you
y'all
can.
are dying, I need a healing potion. I can
Yeah.
just win.
Yeah.
That's like how you can splash heal people in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
That was a
That's
brain
really
idea.
Cool. Yeah, that's a good idea.
That was a brain thing.
If you fired on
Well
this
done.
square, will it do the 9 square? Or
It
do you
does
have
all
to fire-
9. It does not omit the middle square.
Okay, so but if you fire here, it only does the 4.
No, it was for
9, yeah.
the sake of mechanics. It'll always land on the centralized point. And then it'll be just that 9 square,
Sweet.
like the 3x3 grid.
Oh, you're playing the quantized D&D now.
No, it's because I don't want to think. But yeah, so that is a.
Can't measure my attacks in plank units.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So you asked the party to investigate your cane. Would anybody like to
Rolled a 17, just straight knowledge.
Okay, well, 7. Yeah, with the 17, I'll let the rest of you roll just for agency.
I didn't get nothing.
Okay.
17, so go ahead.
Yeah, so the two of you look at it and you're just like, stick. Yeah, but however, you
Can
bounty
I add
hunter
survival to that?
You unfortunately not is Arcana.
I don't know if it was.
Didn't
like
you
a
get a
forestry
17?
thing.
He got a 17.
I thought you also
Oh, did you also get a 17?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah.
So both of you look at it. You look at it. You're just like stick.
Stick.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Taller
you're smart.
than me.
Nice.
Yeah. The two of you
Big
look at it.
stick.
You both you grab one end of it each and just have kind of a mind link moment. It's like we fucking know. You
kiss.
And you have this
Like Lady
cane.
in the Tramp.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Just think of a
Both
Chinese
pull in.
finger trap. We both.
Whoa! Oh, damn it!
Damn,
Can't believe we fell for this.
Yeah.
Happened last week.
So you have an item called the Catch Your Breath. It is an ornate cane with a dragon's head atop it. Catch Your Breath is a fascinating contraption that can store elemental energy. The inside of the cane is hollowed out and lined with dragon's stomach lining, with a
that's what
separate
that is.
chamber for a catalyzing agent.
Okay.
The cane can absorb small amounts of elemental energy, such as fire from a small blaze or acid from a toxic puddle. The absorbed energy can then be extended at the press of a button and project the elemental energy in a 30-foot long, 5-foot wide line from the mouth of the cane, dealing 5d6 damage of that type. Cane can hold 3 charges of energy and must expend the energy in first in, first out order.
Bro, that's fucking rad.
So each chart. So is that like
So
if I get hit by fire, it gains a charge of fire.
you would have to use your reaction to load the cane, essentially. But yes, it gets a fire.
the
would
fire.
I take the damage still?
Yes.
Okay.
But
I've got a lot
But,
of
but my damage
just-
is not dependent on the damage
Yeah.
I take. So I can be hit by a fire cantrip
Yeah.
and still charge it.
And
with
just
fire.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay. And you said what was the damage on it?
5d6, and it's a 30-foot long, 5-foot wide line. The eligible types of damage are fire, acid, lightning, poison, and cold.
oh shit, that about covers the spectrum.
Since I'm a target, do you want me to carry that, or do you want that for your self-defense?
Since you're a what?
I'm just a general target. I'll be up and close.
Would you do better with the? Because I have a rapier of wounding, which kind of goes with my sword bard thing. If are you proficient in the would this help you?
I mean, you can make anything a monk weapon.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean
A cane would be fit. I'd let you.
Yeah,
like,
because
second
I
level
have
stuff.
I feel
other
like a
ways
cane
of
would be
doing elemental
fitting.
stuff.
Yeah.
So if this would probably be better for you.
I was just thinking of its utility for reactions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a cane would be very fitting for him, I think.
Action. I'm a punchy guy. If somebody else thinks it's better for their defense, but I'm good either way.
I mean, I'm gonna be a target. I don't.
Do you have reaction abilities though?
Ranger and fighter.
Yeah.
You're not a battle master.
No.
Yeah, because and
Then you take it.
Yeah, I could.
yeah,
I mean,
you should take it because my reaction is usually going to be spent better on silvery barbs.
Yeah, same. Mine
Yeah.
are key.
So
Yeah.
you should take it, yeah.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
like if you still want it and see if Jared wants it or whatever.
What's it
but
called again?
Catch your breath.
Catch breath. Okay. I get the rest of it.
Yeah. So those are all the items that you managed to acquire. This Knoll's here with you. Yes.
Can I take an acid vial and give it to him?
Yeah.
Because it's in my inventory.
Absolutely.
And he can load it.
Yep.
With an acid vial.
Yep.
Sweet.
Cool. So it's loaded.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I might have misheard someone say this, but like you can also apply elements to it out of combat, like if you have like a vial.
Yeah, that's
Is that what you're
that's
saying?
what just happened. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure that's what you just said. Okay.
Writing that off.
Yep. Okay. Great. Moving on. So the Knoll is there with you, and he's just like, all right, I guess we're gonna go up the way. And I can vouch for you. Like clearly, I mean, you had all your stuff. The guards who were here before me probably equipped you. We're trying to be as ahead of schedule as we can. So let's get going. And he is leading the way down the hall. Actually, he's like guiding you from behind because he still recognizes that 3 of you, he assumes, are prisoners. You did tell him you were a guard. He's just like, yeah, it's kind of interesting. Were you planning on joining them in the fight? Like, I know there was a guy in one of those cells this morning. I think he turned kind of slimy. Kind of fell apart. He might have, I don't know. It was a really gross, disproportionately wet body. Like, are you just kind of volunteering to help them out? I don't understand what's going on here.
I
Well,
just shudder with PTSD.
Yeah.
I'm actually, you know the old tradition where you could like get someone to like fight in your stead if you can't fight?
Oh yeah, like name a champion type thing.
Yeah, sort of like, that.
We did that as a program with the juvenile detention center. It was kind of like like a Big Brother thing. A lot of us died. They pit us against each other. It was a really exploitable system.
Well, yeah, you can't open it up to people who are already kind of in that. Whatever. But the point is, well, one of my, I got a family member that's kind of in a similar situation, but old, can't really fight.
That's
do the right
fair.
thing.
Yeah,
So-
you gotta look out for everybody in those situations. So, all right. Well, I admire. Hope it doesn't kill you. You seem like a swell guy. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Grunk.
I'm Gronk.
Sure.
Like Gronk, like Gronkowski.
I don't care.
Okay, sure. There's like that's an uncle named Gronk. He's a cool guy. I didn't. Anyway, it was a pleasure to meet you, Gronk. We're about to where the drains and the doors are. So I guess I'll put you up there with them, and I'll let them know that you're a named champion. To be a named champion. Someday. And he just kind of looks wistfully in the distance at like a brick wall with nothing on it.
Like, God damn.
But yeah, so you guys get to this area. It's more of an antechamber with a portcullis at the front of it that's about 15 feet across, and there are 2 gnolls that are coming in from like side doors, barely visible. They're very well concealed.
kind of like a Disney situation where like the Don't Look Green or whatever it's called. They're very well concealed, and they come in and they are wearing ponchos and rain boots. And then as you look through the portcullis, you see that there's a ramp that goes up into like kind of spirals up into the arena. Like you're kind of familiar with it. You've been to the capital city of the 100 Acre Wood before, and as people who've likely tended arena fights, you know that the combatants tend to come out of like a long tunnel. So you can deduce that this path up through the portcullis into the arena proper. It's a little windy. It's a lot more. It's kind of like a performative boxer's walk. You know, they'll play your what's the music? When a wrestler walks on. What's the
entrance theme?
Yeah, the entrance theme, the walkout music. So they'll play that for you. But the two gnolls come in from those obscured areas with ponchos and rain boots, and they're just like.
Well, we got good news and bad news. The good news is you're still going to have a fight today. I assume these are the sponsored prisoners that we're trying to put in front of the king and queen, or at least half of them. I mean, there's the other bunch, and if they win, they get to go. But I assume that's you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, it would seem so.
Okay. Well. So the good news is you're still going to have a fight. You've been here a while. You probably got a lot of pent up frustration. It's been a long time since you've had a fight, I'm sure. But the bad news is it was going to be a lot more robust and bombastic. You were going to fight a dragon turtle, but there was a disruption in the supply chain. Apparently, somebody got a DUI a few weeks ago. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, that was Fletch's crime. Was a DUI. Somebody got a DUI a few weeks ago, kind of messed up a major bridge, and the Dragon Turtles transportation got limited. So
Dragoning under influence.
Yeah. So this guy's versed in the criminal code.
Dragoning under influence.
So on the downside, it's not going to be as bombastic as we anticipated. Also on the downside, I'm really sorry about this. And he pulls a little plunger, and as he does that, he's like, the arena, we had to fill it up with water because we thought we were going to accommodate a turtle. And like, as I set the scene earlier, I described those drains and tubes and pipes that everything drained into, and the room starts to just flood. You're essentially being like rained on, a la water park style, with water. Everybody go ahead and roll me perception checks.
23.
Natural 20.
All right, nat 20, 23.
Perception 22.
All right,
21.
Summer.
14.
14. Yeah,
I
mean
was
all
looking
of
for my
those like
numbers. I was like, shit.
yeah, all of you got above a 20, and even with a 14, you notice as that happens, the gnoll that had been transporting you, it kind of takes a step back. The water rains down, and you smell more than just water. It is potent. It smells like piss. You're just like, yeah, I mean, and the two with the ponchos kind of cinch them tight. And it's just like, one of the unfortunate things, and I mean, it's just bad timing. If you had been down there a little bit longer, this probably wouldn't have happened. But we filled the arena with female dragon turtle piss because it's full of pheromones, and it makes the male dragon turtles more aggressive. Unfortunately, we just had all that went to waste. So I'm sorry about that. There's a little bit of that mixed in here too. But hey, at least you got kind of a shower. It's probably better than what you're going through down there. What with the no showers. So
Yeah.
chop chop.
And
How did you harvest this much piss?
You stole the words right out
Yeah.
of my mouth.
More fucking bodily fluids. Great.
Well, I mean, we have that big sponsor, BP, Big Piss. There was a spill in the ocean a while back. We managed to cultivate and recoup some of the losses from Big Piss's spill. It's called the soil spill.
Oh my god.
So yeah, you guys are just reeking of dragon turtle piss right now. But you guys, the portcullis opens and they begin to usher you out. You're guided through this winding area, and you hear like music start to amp up. A bard, do you have any accompaniment? Because you have all your gear.
No, I have nothing but disdain for this whole fucking dog and pony show.
Yeah.
I'm not. Captain's furious.
Okay. Yeah.
He's like, get me the fuck out of here. I'm ready to leave.
Yeah, he looks like a sad wet bird right now.
Yeah. Yeah. You had mentioned.
Angry
Well, you were
weather.
very floofy, and right now you're just like you look emaciated.
Shrunken.
Like my hat is like
Yeah.
on me, and my beak is just sticking out like
with like piss dripping off the end of
yeah,
it.
off the
Yeah.
at the end of it. Just God
Jesus
damn it.
Christ.
So you are being ushered through all this area. You hear music.
Oh,
you
make
hear-
sure that Cax didn't drown.
Well, she shouldn't be.
In your
It's just a little
pocket.
pocket.
Yeah.
It's not watertight.
Your
I was
polymorph,
just saying.
your polymorph is concentration, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, just making sure.
It's gonna pop off at some point.
You're just gonna have like
So
Hidden party member.
shit. So you managed.
I choose you.
Yeah.
Please do that. I'm a Pokemon.
So you
Don't let me down.
a level 2 Rattata.
Why isn't anyone spoken yet?
So you wind through. You go up. You hear the roar of the crowd getting louder, and you hear an MC clearly like thaumaturgying their voice, speaking to the crowd, getting them riled up. So now, ladies and gentlefolk, birds and beasts, reptiles and rapscallions, behold our challengers, the most devilish, the most fiendish, the most awful criminals that we could just scrape from the bottom of the barrel. Welcome them in. Hand chosen by the king and queen to manufacture your entertainment. Meet them today. And as you guys cross the threshold into the arena, he gestures to you, and you hear this this cacophony, this mixture of boos and cheers. You see like trash being thrown into the arena in your direction, and as it like is about to hit the ground, just gets like sucked out of existence. This little blue blink, and yeah, the crowd is. Although they're expressing a lot of disdain, it's very much a theatrical. Like they're very excited to see that you're there. It's just
blood sport. They love it.
Yeah, exactly. They think that you're pieces of shit. You're criminals to the crown, regardless of the crimes you've committed. But they are. It's all part of the show, all part of the fanfare. So you guys walk in to the arena. Boop. Boop. That's a dead null. And
Shit.
wait, no. 1, 2. This guy's boom. Boop. And boop. And then as you come into the arena, you see this MC. It's a frail little jester, Tabaxi, wearing essentially what is a cat costume, green and yellow.
Is this Yu Hakusho?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, it could
Yeah.
be, huh?
I don't watch anime. I think that's anime, right?
It is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There's a tournament arc, and the announcer is a cat girl.
Oh, really? No.
Yeah.
Well, this is
Like a very notable and like repeatedly shown cat girl. Yeah,
Love that.
Shows up quite a bit.
Yeah. If I had a point of reference, probably, but
it's a great show.
yeah.
Really good show.
But either way, he's also wearing a little jester hat with bells, and every time like he bounces during his announcements, the bells distract him, and he like kind of bats at them a little bit.
It's too cute.
Yeah. He's just like so he turns back to the audience, like he gestures to you, he's like clapping and applauding, and then he turns back to like the main body of the audience. He's like, now, unfortunately, your programs have dictated that today was meant to be a fight with a much more grand beast, something bloodthirsty, killer, something these prisoners likely wouldn't have survived, but unfortunately, due to circumstances, we've had to improvise, and as a result, we've managed to pit some prisoners against each other. So, if you would welcome the Horde, and you see.
Jesus.
That is the best way to introduce
You see.
combatants on the field. Oh my god, just fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I have to count these out.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
There are 40 of them.
I'm going to pee while you do that.
Yes,
I will be
please
right
do.
back.
In the meantime, Gabe or Born or somebody, if you would speak to the audience at home and let them know what we are doing today.
Jesus.
That's it. That's the end. That's what we're doing today.
Andrew said I have to talk to you now.
I mean, I elected everybody, but
Is the camera still good over there, Troy? Everything's still peachy keen.
Yeah, so donations that are going to be rolling in today, I'm matching the first 250. Andrew, our DM, is doing up to the first $500.
I match the first 10.
yeah. By the way, I want to contextualize. Initially, my plan was to match the first 500 that I received on my account. I am matching the first 500. Period. So if another participant receives money, I will match that as well. Which, by the way, we've gotten a few. So thank you for that. Thank you. I believe Josie, you got one. You might have gotten 2.
Did I?
No, you might have. Yeah.
Oh,
I saw
nice.
your name come up at least.
Starting
once.
strong.
Oh, what the heck?
Hold up a minute. You're echoing. Why are you echoing?
Probably because Mike's mic is picking them up.
It might be.
Might be. How
Like
about
I can hear you out of my ear over here.
What? That's
Well,
just
I think
hearing.
someone's watching the stream.
Thank
over
you,
here.
Andrew.
You might be hearing these. These are super loud.
I might be. Talk
Oh.
again.
Yeah, how about now?
No, I'm still hearing him echo.
They're coming out of this. Hang on.
How about now?
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
Yep. It was like a surround sound. I was hearing you clear as day, and then I was like, "There's like an echoey feedback."
Fascinating.
What is that?
Audio is trippy. And we are raising money for the Monroe Carroll Children's Hospital. And out of the Vanderbilt here has it. I've actually visited just recently with a friend of mine that was in the hospital. They do great work, and the money goes directly to patient care and bills and all of that to help with families in need. This is 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. We've all been playing for some time now. This is a good crew of people. Good set of friends. Andrew's doing all the heavy lifting as he sets up the next fight.
And I finally get to play.
You finally get to play. You did get to play in my.
I did, yes, but
thing.
like with like the group of guys, I finally get to play, and I'm like,
Yeah, and you're doing great.
Which is your favorite?
I did. I'm like,
You made it to the.
I
made it to the
table.
I am no longer at the child's table,
Yes.
but I have been told that there are these little dice that are kind of hidden around. So if I get too loud, I'm gonna get hit with it. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
There
then you
we
have to
go.
donate 10 times whatever it
I'm
lands on.
pretty sure I bought those for Alex as a gag gift at some point.
Yeah, I think that was when he ran one of the Hospital Heroes. It was they were like meant to
Oh,
be
is it
fireball
really?
based, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which is cool. All right, whenever Mike gets
Bring it
resituated,
closer.
we'll resume.
Yeah.
All right,
There's 40?
40.
I
Yeah,
can only attack 10 times.
yeah, I know.
Jesus.
I take dodge. It's my action.
Joke's on you.
God.
Attack, attack, attack,
All
attack.
right.
But did we get a short rest in between the talking and the straight to the fight?
You did not.
I'm the only one that took damage, so.
Yeah, you're the only one who took damage, and you got your key points back, so nothing changed except for maybe Capstan used some spell slots.
I take your donation.
How much
Thank
health do you
you.
now?
20, but I technically in my inventory I started with potions. Can I take a potion? Or no?
I'll let you retroactively take one in like preparation for the fight after you
As
have
you're
an
walking
empty.
in,
Just spin it off.
Yeah.
Right.
That is the almost all my health, so I'm only down 10.
Okay, cool. Sweet. All right. Now I've got to bring up a dice roller because they're attacking in units, and their initiative's going to function in units.
TPK incoming.
Okay, so this is where
What's
I'm gonna be like, hey,
crazy about this
here's
character is
all
I've
my
done
shit.
265
I need
damage so
help.
far.
What do I do now?
Jesus Christ! Well, yeah, you've also like
Solo two.
yeah, you soloed two Flins
Yeah.
and didn't. You were
Attack
under
and
really
hide.
no threat
Yeah,
except for the
or-
one time it lashed
Okay.
out at you.
Alternatively,
Yep.
And you rolled really
Go
hot
up
con.
to
So
anyone that any of your allies are standing right
I'm just
next
happy
to
about it.
and
I
hit
didn't
them. You
Okay.
can use
expect
sneak
this
attack
character
for
to
that
do
as
so
well.
well.
I have this thing.
And then
I've
you
rolled
rolled
so
it.
And I
many
have that
17s.
yeah, you're rolling
that
super
dice?
hot.
Okay.
This I'm really
Yeah,
happy
yeah.
about. This is
Only on
really
attacks.
cool.
I'm rolling like dog shit everywhere else.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So like this is my most favorite thing that I have right now.
Yeah. I was just talking about maximizing sneak attack.
No, that 100%. Yes.
Sneak attack's advantage on everything.
Yeah.
Like if it's sneak attack, you roll.
If you have advantage or if there's an ally.
Yeah, that's why I said like either the like hide or have advantage or just stab whoever is standing next to an ally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've also got
Unfortunately, rogues aren't meant to do a ton of damage.
like, no,
So-
but I know that.
High level rogues are.
Yeah.
Just not just all
Yeah.
in one.
Just
hit,
assassin
though.
rogues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm upset that I don't have my
That's me.
Mistral Mantle for this thing because I would
I am
fly
an
through all of them.
I
It's
will.
1 damage each.
I thought.
My rogues are
Oh, I know. I want that payoff though.
Yeah. Okay, great. So you guys step into the arena, and the jester, the cat jester, introduces the horde, and you hear that portcullis opens, and you see a couple goblins file out, and then a couple more, and then a couple more, and then the first, as more file out, you see the first ones. They go like quite a ways down, like they're not centered, they're not directly opposite you, and then you're just like, why are they standing over there? That's weird. And then the space starts to fill in, and you see 40 goblins opposite you, just a true horde of goblins.
We know if this is our only fight today.
So this is just a lot of the language that's being used. You can deduce that this is the promotional fight. They're taking 4 hardened criminals and then throwing them at
40 goblins.
Yeah, 40 goblins.
10 to 1.
Yeah. So with that said, I'm going to bring up. I've got a. Where the hell is my pencil? There it is. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Like that.
Initiative.
Yep.
You want to roll initiative for all your 40?
I'm rolling them as groups essentially.
Hot.
Jesus.
Then hold on to your numbers. I'll ask
As long as
them.
they don't move around too much.
Well,
I'll
you
get
know,
that out
if it
real
works,
fast.
it works.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm sorry, did you just tell us to
Initiative.
do something? Initiative.
Roll initiative and hold the number.
Yeah, just let me write some stuff in.
Oh, not bad. Okay.
Not bad, not bad. What's your plus on your initiative?
6.
Not bad, not bad. 4.
What size is a goblin?
For goblin.
Small to medium.
Small.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the same size as me.
They're about the
Just
same
curious,
size.
yeah.
You're like high level with these guys.
I'm just
Okay.
like, looking up at everybody. And
All right,
straight.
Fletch.
18.
18. Capstan.
I also got an 18, and we have the same dexterity modifier.
Roll off.
Okay.
Rollsies.
5.
Oh.
4. 14. Sorry.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
14! Yeah.
2. Summer.
14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost said 17. I don't know why.
What is your dex modifier, Capstan?
4.
4. Okay.
But I have 2 from something. I forget.
It's somewhere in the pages.
It's somewhere in here. Probably an item I have or whatever.
And River.
17.
4v40. I can
Yeah.
take 10. Can y'all take 10?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can take a lot as long as they're near each other.
Shatter.
If they're near each other, it's even better for
That's
me.
9. Huh?
If they're near each other, that's even better for me.
Their guns do piercing.
Yeah. Hey guys, can you stand a little like single file?
Right.
Colette.
No, but something else I do has some AoE
I have
stuff.
literally nothing but punching. I made this character do one thing. Punch.
One Punch Man.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Only
5, 6,
punch.
7, 8. Okay, cool.
Only Punch Man. So it's
All
about 10.
right. So you guys get out there. The jester, the MC, standing directly in the middle of you guys. I'm just gonna put this there for now. That's definitely a cat and not a frog with a stick. Is very excitedly just like, so let's go over some ground rules first. Fucking kill each other. Goodbye, and just blinks out of the arena. And with that, a horde of them.
That's
is,
very Yu Yu Hakusho-esque.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
it is. I promise I don't watch anime. Like I don't. That's the only subculture.
Even like the
Oh, it just means you'd like it. You have a similar idea.
Yeah.
Right.
So one of these
love anime.
hordes is going to advance on you guys. 1, 2,
What's the distance between us?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You are 13 squares, so 75 feet from the front line.
Nice.
Yeah. But they are going to advance on you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just a whole horde of them.
Literally.
And they
Let's try
are.
strong side.
Yeah. And they are going to take a shot. Just again, they're functioning as a unit. So I'm going to roll.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I can throw those back.
Oh, God, you can. Fuck.
I catch all the bullets.
Can I throw the entire units back?
You cannot. You can select arrows. All right. Bear with me while I get this set up properly.
$21 damage reduced.
Okay, what is the modifier here? 4. So they see that River has a ranged weapon and is also closest to them, and they see you as this surmountable foe. You're heavily armored. You're kind of the head of the snake as far as they're concerned. They're all going to take a shot at you. What's your AC?
18.
18. Let's see how many of these hit you. 4 hit you of the 10 that are fired, and one of them is a crit.
Okay.
So that is going to do. I gotta do a little math here. 1, 2. Oh, actually, one of those goes away. 20 minus 5, 23. 23 plus 43 damage.
Cool.
Oh, sorry, no. 43 plus 31 damage. Sorry about that. I added the entire damage modifier instead of just the 4 that hit you. Yeah, so 31 damage. So you just they immediately, for being rabble-rousing goblins and your experience with them, they're just kind of bloodlust. There's no really formation or organization. They march up Revolutionary War style. The 3 in the front, or the 4 in the front, crouch down, and then the other ones mount. And it's just a volley. And it's just most of them, some fly by you, some ding off your armor, but 4 of them just and it hurts quite a bit. You've been shot.
Yeah.
And that is their move. They don't really have anything else to offer. Next is Fletch.
So that is a cohort of archers. Now, in the back, are these melee guys or?
All of them, just observing them, all of them have swords and bows. They're all just well kitted at the moment. Just depending on the circumstances. They came prepared. They were also told they were fighting a dragon turtle today.
Where's the dragon turtle?
Okay, so when I'm thinking about what I have in my gear and everything, I don't have much, and they're all ranged. So I'm going to put myself, I have 45 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run up to those guys and start
wailing away.
Swing away. 20 plus for those 2 attacks. I'll use a key point to do, again, 24 on each of those. So all hits.
All 4 hit?
Yep.
Okay, yeah,
And
so land 4 attacks.
First one does 11 damage.
He is dead.
Second one does 11 damage.
He is dead.
Yep. Third one does more than that, 14.
He is dead.
And last one does 10 damage.
I want to move you. So you killed these 3. Just move to pick which one you want.
I'm going to get into
Okay,
combat.
just kill this guy?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So yeah, describe how that unfolds. Because you just walked up, you see one of your cohorts get shot, and then you, do you fly or run? What do you do?
I say on the ground, run.
Yeah,
Just very quickly.
Sprint right up and describe how you just boom, 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 kill all 4 of these.
It's pretty simple. I'm very lethal with my claws. So this time I don't hang back and close them down. This time I do open claw forward strikes at the neck.
Yeah.
And since they're lower than me, it's kind of like that scene in Troy where he's taking the sword and plunging it through the clavicle.
The weird jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just doing that down the line.
Right. Yeah. And you there are 4. They're sitting there. They're ready to go. They're they're salivating, hungry for blood. And you just wipe them off the face of the earth.
And then,
gone.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I don't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Oh, drunken master, baby.
Oh my God! Damn it!
Yep.
Yeah. In fact, what happens? Just for flavor, the 4 that you kill, the one behind them just slack jawed and amazed me. He's like, "Yo, this motherfucker! This motherfucker's is causing us some problems." And then he swings his sword down. You just every time somebody's gonna try, you would have provoked an attack of opportunity. They're gonna try to hit you and miss every time. That's how I'm gonna flavor it.
Mm-hmm. Drunken master is specifically good at going down the line.
Yeah,
that's what they're sort of good at.
if you're ruling it that way, then I can spend a key point to make that missed attack hit one of his friends.
Yeah. I'm doing this for flavor, not mechanics.
Okay, so when they actually attack me, I have redirect. So that'll be.
I'll tell you what, I will allow that on the predication that if he gets a 1 or a 2 on his attack roll, like I'll roll an attack roll no matter what. If it would have hit you, it won't. But if he gets a 1 or a 2, I will let you do the redirect because I think that's fun.
Sure.
And also, there's 40 of them. He got a 3. But yeah, so you do that, you flourish and step out of the way. So that is your turn. Do you want to do anything else?
Nope, that's all I got.
All right, Capstan, you're up.
Am I within 120 feet of that large mob?
Yes.
Okay. So Capstan is going to draw the puppet from his bag.
Yeah.
And like you can see it, like the membrane fold over his eyes, and like a really just eerie kind of like blissful smile kind of go over his face as he almost looks like an old blind person with like the milky membrane over his eyes.
Right.
And you can hear like this weird like chittering, crackling, like
Yeah.
kind of sound. Like
I hate that you can do that.
I'm just gonna
and
sidestep this way.
you see the bones that made up his 2 brothers' corpses.
Yeah.
Like you can see like ghostly forms kind of like fill in the bones. And like you hear a chorus of that clicking sound, like all 3 of us are singing at the same time. And this horrible blast of psychic energy explodes in the middle of all of that.
Right here?
Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius
Okay.
centered in the middle of the group.
Okay, so one more thing I forgot. Your dog is with you. It is not combat ready, but it does have it can't deal damage, but it does have a stat block. It has hit points.
Combat ready. He has a little gun in his mouth.
So we're just gonna do.
They almost make intelligence saving throws.
Yeah.
DC 19.
DC 19.
Yep.
Intelligence save. Where precisely? Do you like this guy right here?
I was thinking the black guy, the black looking. Yeah, there you go.
20-foot radius. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Literally the entire mob.
So would you like to roll a mass intelligence save?
I'm do them all individually. You said DC 19 intelligence save. All right, hang on.
I would have told my dog in my free action to like hide.
Yeah, that's why I put him back there.
Cool.
Okay, so there are 30 of them.
That's going to be 8d6 psychic damage.
Oh my god.
They're all dead.
And is it half on a successful?
Half on a success, that's right.
All right, they will likely just all die right here.
Well, we'll see. All right. Well,
This is
wasn't
easy.
a great roll, so
That could survive. AD6 or 68?
Plus 0, so it's literally a flat roll for them.
What the hell did you roll?
I'm a fool. Sorry, first big damage roll. Mulligan.
That's fine.
I rolled d8s instead of d6s.
All right, that's fine.
All right.
Probably worse.
Yeah. It actually was. It was not a good
You said it's
damage roll at all.
8d6, right?
8d6.
Literally, all but 3 of them might survive. The other 27 die by default.
I would like to see how much damage I do.
Even if you roll all ones, the remaining 27 all die.
6, 7, and 8. Okay, so that's 7, 8, 12, 16, 19, 25. It's actually exactly the same.
Yeah.
25 psychic damage.
All right, you literally okay. All right, god damn it. So you. This is psychic screen, right?
Can I describe what it
Yes,
is?
please, sorry.
It's synaptic static.
Okay.
So I think it's just bigger psychic scream, basically.
Yeah.
So at the end of all like the sounds, you hear like my beak opens up like 120 degrees.
Right.
And you hear just like this horrible avian just like sound. And like
It's all the voices you've mimicked in the past 20 minutes.
Yes.
and like every goblin
Yeah.
in that group, you see like a foot of blood shoot out of their ears, and both are like just, and like their eyes, like all the blood vessels burst, and just like the ones that die are just violently dead. Just
Yeah.
heads just.
And that's all of them.
Literally
Literally every
swimming
single
full
one
of
is
blood.
dead.
Oh, all of them died.
Yeah. Goblins have 7 hit points.
I didn't know if they were beefy goblins.
No, I kept it baseline.
Maybe they were beefy goblins.
Nope, they aren't. So, yeah, the crowd is fucking amped. initially, like they see like, oh my god, this horde of goblins is gonna be like long form combat. We'll be able to like track what's going on around here. Like we'll be able to switch between where we're looking. And then they just see this freaky little dude with a puppet walk out, and then your clicking like permeates the whole area. Like initially, it starts out it's just from you, and then it just the sonic nature of it just kind of permeates the arena. And then they hear that like, what the fuck? And then they just watch 30 heads explode, and they are all just quickly as they were introduced, just all dead.
And the whole arena goes silent.
And for a moment, I may speak with the voice of the Raven Queen.
Okay, great.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to give myself a platform, but I'm just
that's
like,
fine.
Finally, it is so much less crowded.
And you say that, and you could hear a fucking pin drop in the arena. These people are terrified. In fact, like you see, like people in the front row, like start to leave and vacate the arena. The jester, who was initially out of just kind of blinked away, is just like in a skybox, and you just see him like his little tabaxi claws just like sinking into the wood, like not anger, very much terror.
Back arched.
Yeah.
Halloween cat.
Can I use my reaction to go, caw, motherfucker?
Yeah. Yeah, go. Yeah, that's totally fine. And
power.
The arena is dead silent. These 6.
I kind of go like at them.
Yeah. You do that. They're too frightened to move. But they you know what? Fuck it. They have the frightened condition. Nothing that matters. They're gonna be dead in moments.
I'm not trying to like.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm just being a bitch.
Yeah. But yeah. So that's your turn. Anything else?
I don't know. I didn't do that much.
Yeah, no, not at all.
No,
Not once.
All right. It would have been one of their turns, and now it's River's turn.
I'm not a man of many words, but
Yeah, these are the ones that just shot you, by the way. Like, you know, you got hit by 4 arrows. 4 of these 6 were ones that landed hits. So
I think you have some business to take care of.
all right.
I'm pointing at the wounds on the arrows sticking out of your body like 3 feet. Like,
kind of break those off, put them to the side.
yeah, I can only say like 1 or 2 sentences. It's her.
Yeah.
I'm back to.
You did creepy stuff. Why not? Open up SOD.
SOD.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing?
All right.
I'm gonna
So
summon a Grim Reaper.
for anybody curious, at the beginning of the session, Gabe gave me a piece of paper, 2 pieces of paper folded. They're a couple sheets. One says SOD, the other says PKF, and said, "Don't open these until I tell you." So he's giving me homework. Oh my god!
I'm gonna use my skull helm to cast Spirit of Death.
Okay, cool.
At 3rd level.
I'm glad that Alex gave you access to the Book of Many Things.
And yeah, I'm gonna summon a Grim Reaper that also gets multi-attack.
Sure, we'll give you a. We'll just make it this guy.
No, here, I got you covered.
What's the range of the summon? Oh my god! All right, hit me. Okay, so you have a Grim Reaper on the battlefield.
He goes wherever I can see him.
Yeah, but where are you summoning him? Like at them?
Yeah,
Okay.
right in front.
Right in front of them. So yeah, he appears right next to
He's like,
Fletch
I'm
too.
gonna have to apologize to Andrew in advance.
What was that?
I said there were 2 sessions while we were over here, like late night after our sessions of
Yeah.
like, our campaign to get this shit done.
That's fine.
And Alex is like, I'm gonna have to apologize to Andrew, and I'm like, yeah,
All right.
yeah,
He
you
did.
are.
He did.
Yeah, I know.
So that was just my summoning of him.
Yeah, that's your summoning.
So how many are left right there?
6.
6. All right, I'm gonna take an attack on each of them as River.
Okay. You just fucking summon the embodiment of death just for panache.
That's just
Is that the Echo Knight thing?
nope.
Oh, okay.
That's an item.
Oh, well, dope.
Oh wait, no, it's not. It's how are you using it? It's your helm, right? Oh my god.
Cool.
Wait till you see the armor. Anyway, so there's 6 of them. Let's roll down. I don't want that. We'll use these. All right, what are their ACs?
15.
That all hits.
All of them hit.
Every 6. All 6.
Yeah. Okay. And
The lowest I rolled was a 7.
what are the? So I know you have like a fuck ton of attacks. Walk me through your action
So-
economy.
I'll do a regular attack first.
Right.
That is a 1d12 plus 3.
Okay.
I'll use an umbral attack, and then I'll use an extra attack, then I'll use action surge, then I can use attack again, and then Umbral attack, and then extra attack.
Umbral
I won't be using Echo attack because I didn't summon my Echo this turn.
Yeah, Umbral attack, is that a Gloomstalker thing?
Yep, it's like an entirely extra attack they can do on turn 1.
It's essentially an extra attack.
Yeah, it's kind of
only for first round.
Okay, only on round 1. But
so I'll be using.
All right, yeah, great. So roll your damage individually, like per attack, because you're hitting them all separately.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's do. The first guy takes 8 damage.
Okay, he's dead.
The second guy takes 15 damage.
He's dead.
That guy takes 9 damage.
He's dead.
11 damage.
He's dead.
Is there how many left?
2.
Just 2. Takes 7 damage.
He's dead.
Aw, shucks. He takes 6 damage.
He is the lone survivor. I hear no bell. So describe how these first 5 go down.
So it's just boom, 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 boom,
Right.
boom.
Yeah. What is your
shots?
Yeah.
All of them.
So what kind of gun do you have? It's just a hunting rifle, right?
Yeah.
I know that you ignore the reload property, obviously, and like I'll honor those
Yeah,
mechanics.
yeah.
I'm gonna I'm imagining
for
it.
flash.
Yeah, I'm imagining it as like a lever action rifle.
Yeah, just
boom, boom.
Yeah.
Like
I'm picturing us having like the really long trigger, like it's a paintball gun, so you can double tap.
the butterfly trigger.
Yeah.
Like, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. No, you full on. Do you remember X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Yeah.
Do you remember Agent Zero? Who?
Yeah.
And just ice. That's what I'm picturing, but it's you with a rifle.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
But anyways, yeah. And you.
He somehow lived.
Yeah, you line up all these shots. This guy takes a hit, and like he's clearly terrified. The visage of death just appeared in front of him. Literally all 39 of his compatriots just either blew up or were shot in the
5
face.
seconds.
Yeah, within a fraction of a second. Like he ran up, and then the arena went quiet. He turned around, and just a mountain of blood and bones.
So I'll end my turn by just putting my rifle on my shoulder.
Yeah.
But about that time, the eyes on my helmet start glowing red.
Yeah.
And the Reaper essentially just stares down this goblin because he takes his turn right after I do.
Okay, it's the Reaper's turn now.
He gets 3 attacks, so it doesn't matter because that was a 19.
Yeah, and he only has 1 HP. So how does this happen?
So about that time, you just see the
goblin with the I want you to know, this goblin, he ain't no bitch. He looks up, he's just like he has his little scimitar, he has his bow, and he's like trying to hold himself up with both, very much like a Captain America, I can do this all day situation.
He's like Billy Bob Thornton in the Alamo.
All right, so
What was
just
that?
for
Nobody has a hole in his lung.
Yeah, yeah.
so you said he was a bitch.
Screamer.
Yeah. He's like, my ancestors are smiling on me.
So
as he looks death in the face.
what I'm gonna do then is have him just before he dies. So he dies the bitch. Let's do. I'm gonna do haunt creature. So he is within 10 feet of this Reaper.
Yes, he is.
Have him roll a DC 14.
What type of save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. I think they have a flat rate for wisdom.
DC
Goblins,
14, or he's frightened.
Frightened as he dies.
He rolled a 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's just getting
So
cut
yeah,
off.
you see, that's what the eyes coming on were. The eyes coming on, it was just like the flare. That was the attempt to haunt creature, and then he does the he's just like,
My ancestors.
yeah,
I will be welcomed.
yeah,
I will be welcome into Asgard.
yeah.
God.
Valhalla will greet me a hero.
Goblin Asgard.
Yeah.
So about that time, you see the Reaper just take his scythe off his shoulder, flick it around, kind of like a spin move almost, and then one fell swoop wipes the goblin's head off. As soon as that happens, the Reaper just dissipates into black smoke.
Yeah, the head flies off and maintains the scowl its entire trajectory. It hits. So when you saw earlier all of the trash being thrown into the arena and it being like sucked up, you see his head sail through the air, and then that scowl, that Clint Eastwood scowl on this fucking badass goblin who just stared death down
He has,
and
like, a huge
and
scar
rebuked him.
and, like,
and then as it's about to hit the ground, it just gets sucked out of existence.
It's so
The body
disrespectful.
just,
The crowd still in silent. Like you hear a little bit of murmuring and just like what the
fuck just happened?
and then you hear one guy's like, I fucking paid for this.
And the jester blinks back into space. I don't know where.
I love this helmet.
Yeah, I do too, definitely. The jester blinks back into existence. He's just like, well, it was certainly a flash in the pan, but a flash all the same. Let's give our victors a round of applause. And as he says round of applause, you hear like a little bit of a sting in his voice, like he is demanding that the crowd go into an uproar. And he, like he's thaumaturging, his voice is also amplifying the sound of his applause to try to compensate for any discomfort that might be happening in the space. And the crowd very reluctantly, but you hear the applause start to spread. And as the jester gets louder and louder and louder, kind of leading them in that applause, they eventually echo that. Yeah, I'm not even going to make you roll an insight check on that. You can tell it's feigned because they are scared for their lives. They just saw 30 goblins explode, 5 get shot into nothing, 4 get punched to death, and the other one have his head lopped off by the embodiment of death.
And just a lone little bunny just standing there like,
yeah.
I'm gonna hang
blood. You're like a movie poster for a war movie.
and be like, I'm just gonna walk over to him and just kind of tap him on the hip and be like, "That's right, bitches." Yeah, exactly. Like I'm just gonna walk over and like tap on his hip and be like,
Yeah, we will. We'll go to commercial here in a minute after the scene concludes, and then
he was in the crowd watching.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw all of that.
I want to be a part of that.
Where on earth is my page?
I'm a murder too.
I'm a criminal.
I also wanted.
Did y'all turn into murder hobos?
Not quite.
I'm already one.
We
but
just
no.
bodied 40 goblins.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to find. I don't know where my document went.
40
it's here.
goblins?
Yes.
Literally.
In less than 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was 3 actions.
Joe didn't even get a turn.
I know. Didn't do shit.
In game time, it was probably 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah, 4 or 5 seconds. Yeah,
Yeah, because Gabe took 20 minutes on his one turn.
No.
Mike did it.
Yeah.
I'm not the only killer here.
Mike didn't even take that long either. Mike just blew up 30 of their heads.
Yeah.
You put a bunch of 7 hit point guys within a 20-foot.
No, I'm not saying
I'm killing them.
I'm not saying this is unfair. I know I put a bunch of level 9 characters against, like fodder. I get that. I just thought at least some of them would get to go, other than the couple that shot him.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So the jester turns to you. He's just like, so that was remarkable, quite haunting, might I add. I've never seen something so incredibly potent. Patron or a servant of the Raven Queen. That's absolutely fascinating. I didn't know that she could impart such devilry. We will have to speak about that at a later date. With that said, I bemoan the fact I haven't gotten to see you fight. What were you going to do? Just curious. Were you just going to slit their throats? Were you going to open the earth and swallow them in their entirety? Were you going to, I don't know, perhaps grab members of the crowd? It's quite savage is what I'm saying. They've set the bar quite high. What are you doing?
The recent communion he just had with the Raven Queen is still kind of adrenaline with him. And he's like, toad has to crawl. Bird has to fly. Man has to sit and wonder why.
I have a slam poetry workshop I host on Monday. I would love for you to attend if you manage to secure your freedom, which you've completed the first step in doing. Congratulations. Shortly here, you'll be allowed to step into the green room, recuperate, have some snacks and hors d'oeuvres, and then we'll go seek audience with the king and queen. They wouldn't want to be waiting very long, so we must go post haste. And with that, we're going to cut to commercial real quick. The party goes into the green room. There's a bunch of hors d'oeuvres, some Dasani. That's all they were able to get. And they just kind of lounge about for a minute, nursing what few wounds they managed to accrue. Yeah. In the meantime, thank you so much for tuning in. Please stick around. We're going to go to commercial just so we can go to the bathroom, stretch our legs a little bit. Head to that QR code that's on the stream. And if it goes away when we click Be Right Back, then stay around until it comes back and donate then.